A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tabletop Tyranny. My name is Jacob, and I am going to be your Dungeon Master for tonight's game and for the many more to come. As you can see, we have 6 incredible players, 2 of which are waving. But nonetheless, we're back. You may have been watching our channel this week. We had a couple of one-shots. We had a one-shot on Tuesday, a one-shot on Friday, and now we're playing D&D campaign. If you missed any past sessions, you can check them out on the same channel you're at right now. Just go to our live tab and you'll see our whole back catalog. But as you guys continue to wave, yeah, enjoy the show before you. Yeah, cool. Usually what I like to do before I do a recap is I like to ask a question for the party to earn a thing of inspiration. We're gonna do a little bit of a fun trivia fact. So. Okay. What food manufacturing company headquartered in Battle Creek, Michigan, uses several animal mascots to sell its cereals, such as Newton the Owl and a rooster named Cornelius?
What the fuck?
Oh, who raises their hand first?
Notes.
I'll try.
I think Nathan was. Nathan, do you think you know?
Nathan.
I think I know.
All right, let's hear it.
Is it Kellogg?
It is Kellogg. Look at that.
That was my guess.
That was
I
my
should've been
guess.
Confident and rose my hand. I'm sad.
What well-known? This is a bonus question, not for Nate, for someone else to earn inspiration. What well-known mascot does Kellogg use for one of their cereals?
Tony the Tiger.
Oh. Dude, he didn't raise his hand, but yeah.
Toucan
Tony the Tiger.
Sam.
Yep, that's one. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, what you got?
Hold on. That was my guess. Hold on. A frog. Is there a frog one?
There is.
I don't
Is it
know
the
his name, but it's a frog.
The Sugar Smacks guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, the frog is one of them. All right,
Yay.
anyone else got a guess?
Count Chocula Kellogg.
I think Count Chocula is General Mills.
I don't know
Come
my
on, Emily.
brands.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Get with it.
Come on, Emily.
Yeah.
It is General Mills. You fell.
I wasn't allowed to eat sugary cereals as a kid, okay?
Oh. Yeah, the trivia question said it had Tony the Tiger. I was like, I can't just say that. They'll get
Yeah,
off
right?
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So those guys. So Star, Craig, Nathan. I think Ethan said one too, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, you guys each get
Sam.
you guys each get a point of inspiration. Feel free to mark it down. Yeah. All right. Cool. A little bit of recap. We're gonna go after this recap. We'll pick it back up where we left off. So, the party narrowly avoided the giants' investigation checks, and with their breath held, they kind of dodged a tense moment. It swiftly concluded. Thankfully, the giant rolled in that one, turned around, sat back on his throne. Elazel, Fiska, and Ichabod, they began to place the barrels of well oil against one of those ice walls, the one that was closest to Gargai's throne. Lorien, he was waiting around with those kobolds. He became a little bit closer to Zob, Snorp, and Holden, kind of just chilling with them. They were pretty happy to chill with someone else too. He instructed them to hide and stay away from the battle, to which they did. Across the ice lodge, Jayla and Gal continued sneaking around, looking for those children who had been stolen. Eventually, they found themselves outside, to which they spotted Koran and Kanan, the 2 winter wolves, who the wolf spotted Jayla and Gal, and Jayla was motioning to them that it wasn't time for battle. And Gal and Jayla continued on their little side trek to eventually find the kids locked away in a cage. As soon as they found the kids, an explosion went off across the ice lodge as the other party members engaged in battle with the Frost Giant and the Mammoth. Thankfully, Lorian's blood maledict was able to keep Gargai pretty much locked down in his throne for the majority of the fight. I think he got up. He didn't get up at all, actually. He made an attack from the throne, but
Yeah, we killed him on it, I think.
yeah. You guys easily killed the Frost Giant with no trouble. Eventually, Norsu, the mammoth, seeing his master murder, turned his strength towards Lorian and Elzel, where Norsu dealt some pretty heavy blows to both of you. Pretty shocking blows, pretty intense. But nonetheless, thanks to Fiska and Ichabod's sharpshooting skills, they were able to deal with that threat. Back over with Gal and Jayla, they find themselves in the battle with Korana and Kanan, who seem to have turned on the party, which they knew was eventually going to happen, as Elazar had informed them the previous session, the session before the last one. But you know, Gal and Jayla, they were easily able to handle these wolves, no issues at all, slaughtering both the beasts in front of the children, may I say. They then proceeded to free the kids from their jail cells, rejoin the party, and with both battles now completed, the party harvested and looted what they could from Garagai, which I believe are toenails. You harvested some toenails from Garagai. And then from the mammoth, I think you guys harvested the tusks? Tusk? Yeah. And then we ended the last session with Zob, one of the little kobolds, coming up to the party and saying that he very much would like to be rejoined with his master, Madam Vlyn. And that's kind of where we left off on a little bit of into the session. But yeah, we pick back up at that moment. Zob comes up to you. Oh, hey, you think we should talk like Tyler now? Oh, I think Zob approaches and says, I think we should if you could escort us back to Madam Vlyn, I think she'd be very grateful for for saving us. Me, Holgi, and Snorb we probably would have just froze to death here. That's not good. But you guys think about that. Me and the guys, we're gonna go chill. Oh,
Where does she live?
well, she moves place to place like we do. Holgi steps up. Oh yeah, she moves around a bunch.
Well,
We kind of just find our way back to her.
do you have like a compass? You just are drawn to it?
The Snorp stands up and points at his nose.
Did it tasty flavor that chose or some shit like that?
Zob's like, what are you
Oh,
talking
you know.
about? What? Oh no, we have her scent memorized, and I don't know what, but we
No,
seem
no.
to always find our way back. What's she smell like?
Right. Yeah, I actually have all these guys sent up in my scent up here and in here.
Oh,
What's she
So
smell like?
weird.
It's not weird.
she smells like home.
Okay. Is that weird to have the scent of people you travel with? Is that weird?
Yes.
No, hang on. I'm asking the kobold.
Well, I mean, these guys are my brothers, so not really.
Right.
And then Madame Vlyn is the one that like kind of adopted us, so I mean, she's kind of our mother, so
Same
not
shit,
really.
Okay,
Same shit,
let's say you've been traveling with each other. DM, how long have we been traveling together?
Maybe 2 weeks max.
Yeah,
So
I
you-
was thinking 2 weeks.
So you guys met on Ukhtar the 18th. It is now Nightall 3rd, so not even a month. So probably what, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks or so.
All right, so you've been traveling together a little over 2 weeks or
It's
so.
not weird.
Yeah.
And you have the scent of everyone. Would that be
Is
weird?
that weird?
I don't think I should answer.
So that's a yes, by the way.
I mean,
No,
do
that's
you
a
guys
no.
care and love for each other, like brothers and mothers? It might be weird.
Oh yeah, but it's relevant and it's necessary. So, it's necessary to the job.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, what if
Zob,
you did that?
Zob says, at least if you get lost, he can find you, right?
Exactly. See, good job, Zob.
There's some sort of endearment in this
I like-
sniffer.
I pat Zob on the back and then I look at my hand. It's all greasy. Ugh.
Give me that back. What are you doing?
Give me that grease.
And he said grease back and rubs
I
it
like
on his
that.
body.
That is my grease.
Gotta stay
Mike.
slick.
Ethan left.
He
I think his
lost
camera
you.
timed out.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
But Zob, Holgi, and Storm are like, yeah, just whenever you guys are ready, we can set out. Also, it's kind of dark out there, so maybe we don't travel at night.
That's
Maybe
what I was
we
just about to ask. What time of day was it?
take a little bit of a long rest. Wink. But we're gonna go chill over on that table. It's pretty comfortable. If you need us, you can find us. Please don't kill us in our sleep. There's some trauma.
Yeah.
And he walks away with Snorb and Holby hand in hand.
I mean, I'm not opposed to just sleeping here the night. It's I don't see.
How
Yeah,
far is
isn't
it?
it
to
like 10 o'clock at night?
So you guys left Dugan's Hole
Mm.
probably around like 12, around noonish. I think if I recall correctly, around noonish you guys set out and got caught in that blizzard for about 7 hours. So I really bogged you down. So it's anywhere from 8:30 to 9:30 at the moment.
Yeah.
It's dark outside. It's
Scary.
yeah, that blizzard, like in game when we were doing it, it didn't feel like that long because we were kind of just rolling the dice to get through it. But it was a 7-hour long blizzard.
How far is it to the trek back?
To Dugan's Hole.
Yeah.
So you guys traveled a good way. I
Okay,
will
it's
say it's
2 or 3 hours or
probably-
something?
Hours, right?
It's yeah, realistically it's about 2 to 3 hours, given
I-
how fast you travel.
I kind of, well, we need to skin the big old, well, appraise the wolves, but I kind of think we just head back there and then we sleep.
I mean, are we in a hurry?
What if we get caught in another blizzard?
Kind of. We're kind of in a hurry because I have these eye stocks that expire on Night the 5th.
So 2 days.
Right.
I mean, we're
but
still gonna
every day-
get back and sleep anyway.
Right. Exactly. But then we don't have to try. Go ahead.
Tired.
Fine. It's always nice to sleep.
I mean, Ichabod makes a good point too. If I'm gonna be stuck in a blizzard, I'd rather it be during the day than at night.
How often do blizzards happen back to back?
You know, that's a good question. You guys did take a short rest. Why don't you go ahead and roll me percentile die? Do you want high or low? Say it before you roll. High. You want the number. You want the whatever you call out. So if you roll a 50% or higher, that's high. Obviously, if you would say you want lower, it'll be below 50.
Who's
So who
am,
was
am
the
I?
roll?
Am I rolling?
I'm giving anyone the opportunity. Yeah. You want low or high before you roll?
Say it again. High is what?
High. So high is going to be 50% to 100. Low is going to be 49 to 0.
No.
Which I
What
don't think zero's
what does low and high mean? Did you say that?
So whatever you
Yeah.
call, it's so if you call high, roll high. There's no blizzard.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you want to
okay.
roll what you call.
Okay. High.
All right, let's get high.
I thought you'd never ask.
I rolled an 80.
Yeah, so there's no blizzard. Yeah. So
Oh,
you feel you stick your cat like reflexes kind of hone in. You like, yeah, there's no blizzard. Not right now, at least.
Yeah.
You can feel it in your bones.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just say I mean I don't think there's gonna be a blizzard. I mean you're not wrong. We just had one, but that was also controlled by the giant. So we could have a natural one that just springs out of nowhere. So I mean, Gala says he's tired. I don't really feel like walking right now. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot.
How do the children feel? Are they okay? Maybe we should ask them.
Hey,
Your kids.
oh, I forgot.
Hey kid.
Hey, you.
Silja and Finn.
Yeah, they're both kind of like,
Oh.
and they're just covered in what dead whale guts and just stink to up the storm.
Oh, right. They're like tucked into the whale.
Yeah.
Like
They
every
came out,
color.
but they're like they're just sleeping in the corner. Like they're both hugging each other for warmth.
We're still in the main chamber, right? Where the
Yes.
Yeah.
Still in the main chamber with the throne,
So-
the partially destroyed throne.
I'll just say I don't see why we couldn't just go back where the big table is. You know, there's really only one way in, one way out, except for the little tunnel. So
Right. Sure. I mean, we could go back in the cell, right? The where they were kept. There's only one way in there.
that's true. I mean, I figure it will be a little cramped. We want room to fight if we have to fight. Not all trying to get out of a cage, right?
Well, we wouldn't, we'd be in the cage room, but not in the cage. Well,
Oh, that specific room. I understand. I thought you meant the actual cage. Yeah, it doesn't. Whichever. I think the kobolds already went to the dining room, right? So, and we're all pretty good on blankets and stuff, right? We can even set up tents if you really want to.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. I mean, are we all in agreement? Just stay here and right.
Sure.
I think I'd
Let's
like
go
to
skin
set up
those
a
fucking
tent.
animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we want to try to skin the whale too? Try to get some blubber from it or something? No.
It was very
pretty beat
decomposed.
up.
Oh, it was. Okay.
The flensing
pretty
tools are
beat
also
up.
too big.
I assumed the flensing tools were there because we were given a chance to do that. Gotcha.
I think the giant size.
Well,
so
those were giant sized ones. They were just part of the chest that was
Ah,
buried.
understood.
Yeah, no, that whale's been like long
Gotcha.
rotted. Yeah.
Okay.
we
Yeah.
can skin the wolves.
I mean, I can help.
Sure, I could. Unless Ichabod, you want to skin the wolves?
Not necessarily, no.
Sure. Okay, I'll do it. I'll fucking skin the wolves.
I think it was me and you on the other one too. So.
Do you want to go appraise it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you studied for about a minute. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Yeah,
At advantage.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. 22.
Nice.
Yeah. So you know that the only thing that's really harvestable from these are the winter wolf's pelts. The pelt of the winter wolf, it's very the thick fur. It's very very thick. It can probably be treated and turned to any kind of apparel or bedding. You know that you could probably make a nice basic set of leather armor out of it, or you could craft it into the boots of the Winterland. Boots of the Winterland. Basically, these furred boots are snug and feel quite warm. When you wear them, you gain the following benefits. You have resistance to cold damage. You ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. And you can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection.
Sweet.
If you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whew.
They are an uncommon item, and they are pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah, your Tims. Some nice Tims.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to cut
Oh yeah.
those out.
Go ahead and make a check to harvest it. It's a DC 10.
Which
Are you?
I was there to
it's a-
help,
it's a-
so
It's a nature check, so you can take advantage on it, try to harvest. And so the thing about this is, you look at both of these wolves. If you remember, Kanan, his hide was a little torn up, scarred. You realize that you won't be able to get two hides from both of these creatures. His hide it's pretty much fucked. And the easiest way to say it. So the only one that you would actually be able to get this hide from would be Karan.
Sure.
So go ahead and make a nature check with advantage to harvest this.
Bang. 22 again.
nice.
Yep, easily enough. You take the necessary time to harvest it, and you have Winterwolf pelt. It's worth 7 gold. It weighs 3 pounds, and it has an expiration date of 10 days.
Okay. 10 days.
And does getting that tanned make it last forever, or
No,
no?
no, there's no. It doesn't say that,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna say no.
Okay.
But let's be real. 10 days in this campaign is a fucking lifetime. So
Sure is.
What can it be used to make? The
boots of the Winterland. Of the Winterland. And today is Night Hall 3rd,
So on Night Hall.
13th,
13. Okay.
which is 2 days away from Karkalok in the town speaker meeting.
Okay. Cool. We did that so we can take naps.
Yeah.
All right. So, Lauren, you have that on your character sheet, right?
Yeah, I just started it.
Cool.
I got a whole menagerie in my fucking inventory.
Awesome. But yeah, you guys eventually find yourself in that room at the table. You see the kobolds are all snuggled up in a little kobold ball, keeping each other warm. They're doing their own thing, minding their own business. But you guys have the creativity to do whatever you want, and if you want to go ahead and start the Night's Watch, which I assume you guys are going to take,
Yeah.
you guys can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Cool. What watch order are we taking?
Elazar goes straight to sleep. He'll just say I'll take third, and then goes to sleep.
I'll take first watch.
I want to take third as well.
So Gallon, Elzel on third watch. Lorian is on first watch.
I guess I'll take the second watch.
Yep.
So Fiska, Jayla. So Lorian, Ichabod.
Yeah.
Or is Ichabod? You're just okay. You're saying.
No, I'll take a watch.
So you'll do first watch with Lorian.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Sweet. So Ichabod and Lorian, you see your companions all find their respective places to fall asleep. Elzel passes out. Gal passes out. Jayla, Fiska, they fall asleep as well, and it's just you in this room around this big table with your companions and these kobolds sleeping. The children obviously have been brought in, and it's kind of positioned in a spot where it's the most warm. So probably just in the middle of all y'all. Y'all even have, let's just say you'll have a nice little campfire, someone heated up.
Sing my campfire song.
Yeah. The shadows dance across the ice walls.
Think about the shadow puppets.
Is the ice melting now that I guess it's really cold up here. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
no,
was gonna
you have
say
no
maybe the last
worry.
one was,
What a way to go.
I will I just want to go out and sit on the throne for a second.
Yeah, you. As soon as you sit on the throne, you realize that there's magical potential within this throne. You feel the rune kind of pulse through your body. You know that the magic in this has been used up and won't be returned for another week, another 10 days or so. But you learned that the magical properties that sit within the throne, you could cast Blizzard or Ice Storm. I think it's control weather or something like that. But you could create a Blizzard for. However, yeah, your Lich King fantasy. Yeah, you see some reporters come and start taking pictures of you. But yeah, it feels very powerful. It's a very powerful artifact, very powerful magic, and you're sad that you can't use it.
10 days. I will say, think about. Should we tell the town about this, or is this something we should keep secret, like a card? You know?
Tell Dugan's Hole.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, I don't know if it's
stuck here, and I don't know. Like, I didn't see anything in Dugan's Hole that made me think they would have the means to remove this. But
Well,
at the
just
same time, at the same time, I don't know if we need to tell them about it.
Right. I was just thinking maybe there's some battle or something, and you lead them here, and you get them caught
Oh, right.
or whatever.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, it's like a trap.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to keep that to ourselves or.
Well, let's play it close for now.
Sure. Do you have any agendas for Goodmead? Any legislation?
You know, I really don't.
You really talked a lot of.
I talked a lot of crap at the election, but
Yeah.
I guess I need to. I don't know when I would have the chance to sit down and handle some day-to-day stuff, but I need to sit down and handle some day-to-day stuff and see how things are actually running.
Maybe in a month
on their
or
own.
two.
Yeah, right. But I mean, at some point, I'll have to get back for that town speaker meeting, so maybe that'll be a good opportunity.
Right. Happy to be on the job with you and going to the thing.
Hopefully, it's not as unpleasant as it sounds.
Yeah.
Or that I'm playing out in my head. It's going to be
Oh,
horrible.
I think I think it's gonna be really bad. I also think, man, perfect time to just kill all the town speakers. Perfect time.
No, I don't
Not
know.
for us to kill them, but for
Right.
someone. Like,
Oh, right.
I'm not saying, yeah, right. I'm just saying, like, oh,
Yeah.
someone plants a bomb with those a fireball, and they're all dead.
Kind of like, obviously we didn't watch Braveheart, but kind of like in Braveheart when the British
Oh, right. Yeah,
lured all
movie.
the ruled all the chieftains to the
Yeah.
you know the meeting and killed them all.
Elazar just wakes up for a second. I love Braveheart.
Yeah. They may take. I should have just stolen all the lines from that from my speech.
That would have been amazing.
They may take our lives.
Yeah, so
Who may
that's
take our
kind of-
lives? I don't know.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we should just be on the lookout. I think we'll be fine, obviously, but the other
Right.
town speakers, I don't know how capable they are. So
Yeah, we'll just go in being very, just assume that something's going to go sideways.
right. All right, we should keep watch.
Oh yeah, that.
I guess I'll look through the tunnel over here, and you can
Yeah.
look through the.
I'll go back this way.
Yeah. Oh, you mute.
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
You just hear me like
Make your
sniffing all the
perception
time.
checks. Yeah,
Oh, my
checks.
perception checks. Oh yeah, that.
I'm just like sniffing all the time. Like, you try keeping out for a second.
Like, are you on? Are you on cocaine?
Don't. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Ichabod rolled a 14.
11.
Okay. Not much is noticed by the two of you. The halls of this ice lodge whistle as the wind kind of blows through those three openings. It forms this very loud, just whooshing, like constant whooshing. But other than that, you see nothing out of the ordinary besides, obviously the shadows on the wall being thrown about by the fire as it dies down. It rises back up as you tend to it, but nothing really happens on your watch.
All right.
With that, your watch comes to an end, and you guys can wake up the next watch, people.
Wake up. Wake up. It's your
Wake up.
turn. I'm sleepy.
Good sleepy heads.
Yeah, Jayla, Fiska, you guys are aroused up,
Get up.
woken.
Question: Are we like watching from inside, or are we going outside? Are we just like standing inside the building?
I stayed inside.
Yeah,
That's what they did.
what I imagined was we're all staying in that room and just watching the one doorway that anything can enter to that
Alright.
room. Yeah.
Cool.
So if the school will notice that and be like, "Oh, good, we're not trying that hard, huh? Okay, it's warmer in here," and she'll just like go sit like right inside, but near the door.
Here you go, and I'll give her, or I'll start to hand her the well organ I found, and then as soon as she reaches for it, I'm gonna pull it back and be like,
Gotcha.
I'm very curious about your friend inside your tummy.
Friend inside my tummy? You mean the baby squid that's growing inside my throat?
Oh, in your throat. You said your stomach last time.
Oh, he moved up to my throat though. He said it was more space.
And I'm looking at her like, her neck is like this big.
She's the
Uh,
threat.
But it's long.
She's the threat.
Do you,
Morian dies.
do you know where it came from, or did it just start growing inside you? What?
Well, when two Aratokas love each other very much.
No, I'm not really sure where this one came from. Actually, now that you mention it, it's I mean, to be fair, I don't really know where many of my kids came from.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know who the father was.
Whoa.
but the thing I'm confused on is it's a squid, and it It's in your throat.
Mhm.
So it can't be a baby. It has to be something that someone. I don't know how to say this without it sounding. Something put in you, or.
Hmm. Well, you know, I'm not. I see where you're getting at here, but you know, I don't think it makes much of a difference to me. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I'm just so proud of it.
So you don't know how it got there.
No,
Inside.
but that's okay. Doesn't matter.
Insight check.
Yeah.
All right, so roll insight check, Emily. If you were trying to deceive her or persuade her, you can roll it and add whatever modifier you want. You don't have to tell us audibly, but you can message me what you rolled, like what you could use persuasion or deception.
Let me use my inspiration.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, I guess it's a good thing I didn't.
I will say you guys do have birthday crits.
My God.
I'm not using my
Not-
birthday.
don't take away the one bullet point I wrote for her story. I don't make complicated characters.
I rolled an 18 for a 19.
I got an 18.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now, if you want, you can message me if you were trying to deceive her.
Wait, hold on. Never mind. I forgot to add the.
Oh.
I forgot to add the thing. No, sorry, I beat you.
Yeah. So she seems. I mean, Emily, you tell us how that comes off. I mean, how does she interpret that?
I'd say that she thinks it comes off completely true. Fiska truly does not know where it came from and does not mind. She loves it no matter what.
Oh, what
Okay.
a loving mother.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy, because.
Just don't tell her other kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just take the well organ and just kind of toss it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, bitch, what the fuck?
You know, I really appreciate what you've been doing for me. And Fiska's. You got a little necklace recently, right, from the Scrimshaw guy.
Or
It's a really pretty.
it was from the hag.
Mm.
She
I
has
got
a.
the earrings.
She has
Oh,
a.
earrings.
Scrimshaw.
Well, hanging around her neck is an eye, a fleshy eye, like an organ, an eye that moves independently of its own, looking around at all times.
Mm-hmm.
But the earrings are like little long sword or great
Mhm.
swords.
Well, you have a lot of beautiful jewelry on you already, but she holds up the mammoth horns. I'm not so bad with a knife. If you're interested in anything, I wouldn't mind making something for you as thanks.
Sure. I would really like to make my wife something, so when we rescue her from Karkalok.
Oh, that's such a
Don't like
lovely
that
idea.
you're smiling.
That's such a lovely idea. I love that. What would you like to give her?
Maybe a new wedding ring, and I'll pull out my chain with the wedding rings on it.
Ooh.
But I will say we did put a little of each of our blood in each ring, so I don't know how that would work, but it can just be like a new band, and she can just have the old band.
Well, this is wonderful. I would love to make a new wedding ring for you and Lamaya for your reunion.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. And I will eat the organ.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go check on the kiddos,
Yeah, they're right in the same room as you.
and I'm gonna try to not wake them up, but I want to clean some of that well guts off of them.
All right, you can make a sleight of hand check to do that. Emily, you eat this well organ.
Is it super funky? This is
It's think of it as you know how cheese is really strong when it's really
You
supposed to be
told
really
me
gold.
it wasn't gross.
It's not decrepit and absolutely
It's just
uneatable.
aged.
It's just aged fine. It's got
Yeah.
a stink to it.
Extra
it's
sharp
still edible.
pancreas or whatever it was.
22.
You clean the kids off.
And I'm gonna wrap them in a blanket.
Sure,
and I'll
you
wrap
definitely do it. So yeah, you eat. Or do you want to eat the well organ or no?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
You eat it. It's very strong, very sharp. very pungent, but you eat it, and you are teleported into the mind. You're like, your brain escapes, and you go into the last living memories of this, or some of the last living memories that this well has. You see it swimming through the ocean.
Does it go on?
That's about all it does. Is just keep swimming. You do see that as it's swimming there, it starts to hear a whale call from further out. And it looks like it's a mating call, and it heads in that direction. But all it finds is a little blue fish and an orange clownfish. And the dream fades, the vision fades. Do you feel like you didn't get to see what happened to this thing? But I mean,
It's okay. It was the most relaxing trip that Fiska's had in a while.
yeah.
I like that. Very
what number
zen.
organ was that, by the way?
Shoot, I'm sorry,
remember?
I haven't been keeping track. Oh,
You just said well organ. You didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought he
else.
said like a pancreas or something.
No,
Oh, hold
he was
on.
asking how many organs.
How many has she eaten?
yeah, we're
I'm
we're
not-
keeping track. Let me go back into our direct
So
messages.
she had 2 Durgar hearts,
I think you're like
She
5
had-
now.
a whale, and then she had one of the worm organ.
Mhm.
So that's 4 from me.
Her parasite's gonna evolve.
Oh, I think there was one on the roof too, whatever organ that was.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have
That was
two
a heart.
doppelganger hearts, 2 doppelganger brains, the Durgar hearts. That's 3. And then there was
Mhm.
one more.
The worm.
I think it was either.
I
that
found
or
them.
Brandon.
Yeah, I found our messages. As of September 22nd, it was 2 doppelganger brains, the Dwergar heart, and Brandon.
Brandon, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
this would
Brandon.
be number 5. Then this is the 5th one.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, this is the 5th one.
I have no clue. I'm being a good friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Before I wake up anybody, I want to go steal another organ from the giant.
Okay.
That could be her treat tomorrow.
Sure. You definitely do that. Fiska, you see Jayla heads off away from you. You kind of come out of this brain warping charade thing, and your head begins to pound with the most severe migraine you've had. Like you feel like as you clutch your head, it pulses and pulses and pulses. You feel as if your mind is expanding and opening up around you guys.
Whoa.
You hear fleeting thoughts coming from Elazel, coming from Ichabod, coming from Lorient. You hear Gal's brain, which is barely there, like a little tiny tap of a heartbeat. But your brain kind of opens up, and you feel these other presence within your mind, and it's excruciating. And then the noise begins to kind of suck down and soften a little bit, and you hear an audible ping, just an audible ping, like a sonar ping, just ping, ping, ping. Why's my ping sound so weird when I'm saying it? Ping. But it's this very audible ping that just continues.
Whoa.
It does not let up.
Oh,
Tinnitus. I love it.
Or you have echolocation now.
Oh shit. That'd be a lot cooler. I have tinnitus.
But the pinging is at set intervals, every minute and a half or so.
Okay.
Jayla heads off to go harvest the organs from the giant. Go ahead and make a. I mean, what are you trying to harvest? I mean, there's just guts and stuff that you can just grab.
Yeah, if I can grab a few organs, that'd be great. But just intact organs.
You grab a organ, a single organ. Yes.
What organ?
It doesn't matter. You grab. What do you want to grab?
I don't know.
It's a good human body anatomy chart.
You grab the epidermal layer of her skin.
Oh.
It takes you all night to harvest.
fold it up
You
nicely. And...
No, thank you.
can dry it out a little bit.
You know what? I
giant
will get
leather.
her a liver.
Okay,
Thank
do
you.
you
Those are
harvest the
probably
liver?
pretty tasty.
How big is a giant liver, though? Like,
It's giant.
Oh,
It's-
hell yeah.
She doesn't harvest. I don't say you harvest the whole. You can harvest some
I
carryable.
give her
Okay.
a mouthful.
Yeah, you give her a
in my
carryable.
bag.
You get a carryable mount.
Okay.
But that would be funny just to watch you walk back with a giant liver.
Right.
And see Fiska just.
Good lord.
That'd be great.
Jada, as you're harvesting the frost giant, your vision kind of fades in and out for a little bit as you blink and your eyesight disappears.
This hag is here again, fucking with me.
But your eyesight disappears for maybe a minute and a half or so.
I'm gonna try to speak to Fiska, realizing that she probably doesn't have that link anymore. Fiska.
Is this while I'm tripping out? I want to imagine I'm tripping right now.
Yeah. You guys are still within range of one another, I think within 60 feet. It depends on where you slept at. I'm gonna say you have within her telepathic range, but yeah, Jayla, your eyesight you're kind of back in your normal state where you're blind.
Fiska. I can't see.
Just making well sound.
Oh no.
Now Fiska gets high.
Nothing's within 10 feet of me though, right?
No.
I'll take out my both my scimitars.
Okay, you do that.
Try to look around. Even though
So you're still blind, so you're kind of like trying to listen. You don't hear nothing besides the wind. Nothing really pings on your vision, but about a minute and a half goes by as you're kind of just ready, scanning.
I think I would slowly head back, but like, cause I still know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna like slowly walk back with both my scimitars.
Yeah. About this time, Fiska, your trip ends. You see Jayla come around the corner with 2 scimitars brandished.
Whoa! What's happening? What's going on?
I can't fucking see, and I think the hag is here.
First thing Fisk's gonna do is look at the neck, the eyeball amulet. Does it look strange at all?
The amulet, the eyeball that was free floating and kind of just looking around. You see the actual eye is shut.
Hmm.
And there is a green hue of energy on it. Very faint.
Interesting. Okay. Then she will look around. Do I see anything?
I mean, you can make a perception check. First,
Yeah.
as a quick glance, you don't see anything without making a roll, but
Yeah, let's see what I got. 18.
You look around, you see nothing out of ordinary. Everyone's here in the room.
Mhm.
Nothing's abnormal.
Okay. Your eye amulet seems to be shut. Give me 1 second. Let me try and prod at it, and I'm gonna approach it and see if I can just like open the eye.
I like that.
Yeah, you go to try to like open the eye, and I mean, you're what are you trying to open it with?
I guess I got sharp talons, huh? Maybe I shouldn't use them. Fucking bird claws.
Scrape a cornea.
I bet in like my tinker's tools I have something like a popsicle stick, like a blunt edged something, and I'll try and use that.
Yeah, for sure. You go to try and stick the blunt edged tool into the eye, and it doesn't. As you just kind of shove it in there, you give it a push. It doesn't seem like the eye's budging.
Mm.
But as you are kind of tinkering with it, you notice that the aura around it kind of glows a little bit and then fades out as the eye opens once again. Jayla, your vision comes back to you. You see Fiska right up in your grill. You see over by Lorian is a hag standing above him, kind of just like she's just standing there looking at you, and she's like,
Yo.
Hey. I start to head towards her. I'm like, hey, back up. I'm walking forward.
Do I see the hag now?
She's mimicking. She's walking in place. Fiska, you don't see anything abnormal.
Oh, wild. Okay.
You see this faggot. Oh God! You see this hag? Whoa! You see this hag is just dancing. Nonetheless, she is just dancing in place.
Oh no. Hey, come back, or wait, go away.
She stands there just over Lorian.
Well, I'm
Like
slowly
cackling
making
in
my way
place.
over there.
She doesn't move as you make your way towards her.
Jayla, you're acting a little weird. Are you seeing things?
You don't see that? That the hag with the orange scarf and she's right there.
I mean, Lorian is a little ugly, but he's not wearing an orange scarf.
What the fuck?
Am I close enough? Am I by Lorian yet?
Yeah, you're over there by Lauren, and you see the hag standing above Lauren. Still, Jude just kind of moving in place, making mime motions.
I'm gonna put my scimitar to her, like right next to her throat if I can.
Yeah, you put it against the throat. It's not touching her throat. You just kind of aiming at her, or are you like trying to stab her?
No, I'm just kind of like aiming it to like threat.
Yeah, she goes.
What the fuck? Can I like slightly like poke?
No, your sword kind of just like sinks through her body as it's incorporeal as it just goes through her body. There's no resistance.
What the fuck?
And she, as you like stab her, she goes. Motions like she says bye bye. You lose your vision once again as the eye shuts.
What?
Only for it to open once again. With your vision returned, the hag is gone.
I'm
You
gonna
stand over Lorian with your swords.
I'm gonna
Wow.
lightly kick Lorian. Hey,
You wake up with Jayla's swords or scimitars above you.
What the I didn't. I don't think I did anything this time. What the fuck?
no, there's a fucking hag.
It should.
Fista can't see it. What? It's that fucking hag you made a deal with.
It should be over.
She's fucking with me.
You wearing the amulet? Can I smell her? Can I smell the hag?
You make a perception check for me.
Jeez, I did all this shit, waking me up in the middle of the night.
Hey, it's your fault she's here.
I got a 17.
You don't smell any discerning scent, anything from the hag or that that very rough scent of blood and death and decay on that sled. You don't smell those scents right now. All you smell are your companions, Zob, the children, the well that's in the other room, the dead giant. No hag.
She's not around here. I don't smell her.
Well,
What?
she was fucking here and she just disappeared.
Are you okay? Is it the amulet?
I do
looked at
wonder.
Fiska, did you see the hag?
I didn't see the hag. Her amulet was glowing green, and the eyelid kept opening and closing.
Which? Oh, I guess you didn't see the other hag. What did it? Did it look like the hag we killed, or did it look like the one? Well,
It was an
you don't know.
old lady with an orange scarf. That's what you would have
Yeah.
saw.
Oh, so it's my hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It was that stupid orange scarfed lady.
well,
You look over at Ichabod's scarf.
well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, she's not around here. I used my nose, so it's infallible.
This is your fault. And she'll walk away.
Jesus. Even when she's having problems, it's my
Whoa! Watch is spicy.
even when she's having problems, it's my fault. Did I roll over? Don't wake me up again. Gee.
I'll fucking wake you up if I want to.
Fuck you. And then
Fuck
I go
you.
to sleep. I go to sleep.
Nonetheless, Jayla, you don't have any more vision problems. Fiska, that audible ping still keeps occurring every minute and a half. You guys can just basically that's the most that is going to happen outside of the roll. So y'all guys can roll y'all's perception checks to see if y'all notice anything else as the rest of your watch continues.
13.
I got a 10.
Yeah, nothing else of note stands out. Fisker, you're kind of getting annoyed by that audible ping that just continues to happen every minute and a half. And it doesn't let up. It's continuing to stay. But
Cool.
y'all's watch has come to an end. You can wake up the next participants.
Hey, wake up.
Oh,
Gal. Oh,
I don't
too.
want to.
Yeah. Oh, you too.
sorry. Elizel spoke, but Gal was coming out.
Yeah. Did anything happen at all worth noting?
Fucking how Hag showed up, but she's gone.
Like, here in this room?
Yeah, but I poked her with the sword and it just went through her, so I don't think she was actually here.
Dreaming?
No, I was fucking awake.
I'll send a telepathic message to Elazal and Gal, I guess, separately. Be like, I didn't see it, only she saw it.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Yeah, my fucking amulet isn't working. I'm about to throw it away.
Is it working right now? Can you see everything?
Yeah.
So it doesn't work when you see her.
Well, sometimes. Yeah, like, it'll blink in and out sometimes when we're at Goodmead. Was it Goodmead?
It happened to Goodmead.
Oh, right. It was when we slept out.
It was
last night.
It's like
Right.
fucking
Just last night.
Yeah, okay.
I think she might be tracking us that way.
Yeah, somehow has access to whatever's going on in that amulet.
Well, I might be fucking blind again. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Fiska and Jayla fall asleep. Gal and Elza, it is your watch.
You know, Gal, I don't think we've ever really had a chance to have a conversation. I still don't think we're really gonna have a chance to have much of a conversation. Yeah, I kind of actually just wanted to try something, not on you, just something within my powers and things that I can do. Jacob, the thing that happens when I cast a level 1 spell and I float up 10 feet or whatever. I'd like to try to do that like without casting a spell, and just see if that works at all. Just because I've never really stopped and tried it.
You focus intently and try to make that magic happen. And nothing happens.
All right, yeah. Gal will see like Elazal's eyes will like turn blue, like lightning and stuff. Like he's trying to like use what he can. Because I have no spell slots left, so basically just using cantrips within. And then I'll stop trying and be like, oh, alright, interesting. How are you doing with all of this not being able to, communicate adequately with us?
Hurts.
Oh, it hurts. Oh.
Empty.
I really don't. I feel like once we get back to town, we need to try to expedite this whole situation. I don't think you should just, go to sleep every night and become a little bit more intelligent. And you don't have a lot of nights left, do you? You do?
Yes.
Oh.
I have like 11, I think. Or not 11, like 8.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to wait a whole...
Which is still a good amount.
Yeah, we don't want to wait a whole...
Anyways.
Yeah. So, I think that'll probably be something that I'll try to focus on. Because, obviously you can't go around asking for help with one-word answers. So, if you want me to help you out with that when we get back into town, I'll do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. If you said no, I would be like, I don't get you, Gal. But yeah, yes is a good response. Yeah.
Come. As I walk out of the room, I'm saying, come.
Oh, I follow him.
And we're just basically, I'm just taking you outside so we can go around perimeter, actually taking a
Oh,
proper
okay.
watch.
Sure.
By,
Yeah.
like outside, I mean like outside the whole like building.
So will you say like a one word like when we get out there?
Scout.
Ah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. So we'll walk the perimeter of the.
Are y'all walking in tandem with one another, or are y'all like?
I would figure together. Yeah, that would make sense to me. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception checks as you walk the outskirts. Right now, the sky is filled with that beautiful Aurora Borealis, but they are very much like the nights above East Haven, where the sky was filled with these orangish reds. The Aurora Borealis is this orangish red.
Yeah.
It's not that usual green blue. It's still staying like that. It's very beautiful, but it's kind of still very like
Eerie.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very eerie, very upsetting.
I got 22.
Oh, nice.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you guys successfully scout around the entirety of this Frost Lodge. Nothing abnormal stands out. You don't see anything of concern throughout your entire walking shift.
Okay. Oh, Gal, it looks okay.
While we're talking, you'll just look at Gal, and he's kind of a little more sad. He goes, "Mish, home."
Yeah. I mean, you're not too far from home, right? You're from the winter area, at least, right?
Mountains.
Oh, that's right. Right. Yeah, I mean, I miss home too. You know, I didn't have to deal with all this cold and snow. I mean, it doesn't seem as bad for me as it does for other people, but it's a lot of cold.
Yes.
Yeah, one thing I will say though, we've kept busy enough that I haven't been drinking as much as I used to, so that's nice to get away from that. But I feel like when I say I miss home, that's actually what I miss about home. So we'll see if I ever want to go back. Need to go back.
Understand.
Yeah, this is thrilling. Yeah. What do you miss about home?
People.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any of that. I had one person, and she came with me and disappeared. So, well, actually, I mean, she disappeared. She reappeared in the newspaper. She's in jail. She's in prison. So, far away, isolated.
Get?
I don't know if... I mean, Lorian and I kind of talked about that because he actually has someone there as well. But we're not sure if it's worth it or not. I'm pretty sure the person that he knows there is not a friend. So...
Bad?
Am I sad?
No, bad.
Bad. Yes, I believe that. I think he said it was a bad person, yeah. I could be remembering incorrectly. But I mean, mine is apparently bad as well. So, but not to me.
Understand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's I guess head back inside and make sure there's no hag.
Okay.
Do we do
Someone
that?
believes me.
What's that?
Said someone believes me.
You guys rejoin where your party's sleeping?
Yeah.
No hag in sight. Just the sleeping bodies of your friends.
Does anything seem amiss since we left at all?
What's up,
Jayla's inside.
Oh, Jayla's
No
a hag.
hag inside. Jayla's inside.
No, you don't. There's nothing. Nothing to catch your eye. There's no change, no shuffle. Everyone is in the exact same spot that you left them.
Is Jayla's amulet necklace doing anything at the moment?
Swiveling around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking around freely.
So it's watching even while she's sleeping.
Seems so.
Does Jayla have a blanket on? Did you put a blanket on?
I gave it to the kids.
So you don't have one at all? I'll take out the crag cat pelt and put it over her chest where the amulet is. I don't trust that thing anymore.
All right, yeah, you do so. I'll say you do it gracefully enough not to wake her up.
Okay. And yeah, just finish our watch.
You guys watch concludes. You guys can all take a long rest. Gal, you can increase your intelligence by 1, bringing you to 3.
Oh, dog intelligence.
Do we know
That's
that?
our dog. That's the hubby.
Does he get 2 words now?
Oh,
I think he's still 1.
I'm still at 1 word, yeah.
Oh no.
But you guys all awake. The children wake up.
Can I check my body for the knife that I stole from her thing? And then can I also check Jayla? Can I also check Elazal? I will ask, but I'm checking my body first.
Yeah,
For the
checking
knife.
for that knife.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't we leave? I thought we left it in the wall at the bar.
We gave it to Everest, I thought, or something. So I don't know what we did with it, but I'm checking it because
Oh, okay.
it came back to me.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
check
gotcha.
You check your body. You don't seem to find a knife that matches what you're looking for.
Hey Jayla, can you check your belongings and look for a knife?
What kind of knife? Like,
It's like a kitchen knife from my memory. Just check your belongings, damn it.
Hey,
Please.
fuck you. I'm not checking now.
Okay, if you don't want to find out why the witch is stalking you.
So you
Me.
are the reason.
I could be the reason. She-
She'll check her. She'll check, but she's gonna do it looking at Florian just glaring.
Yeah, you pat your body down. You don't seem to find a knife that matches what he's looking for.
Elazol, can you check your body for a kitchen knife?
Like the kitchen knife, like the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll look over.
Yeah, you check your body as well. And you don't seem to find the kitchen knife.
Yeah. No.
Shit.
No knife.
I'm all out of guesses then. So is the eye open? Are you using the eye right now? The amulet?
Yeah, I was just about to take it off. Honestly.
I'm gonna poke its eye.
You poke its eye.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. It doesn't like blink.
No.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to say to Jayla, so the reason you have the blanket on you is I don't trust that thing around your neck, and you probably don't trust it either anymore. While you were sleeping, it was still like wildly looking around, and that makes me think that someone's looking through it. And so, if you're seeing the hag, good chance it might be her, or it might just be like, you know, in your subconscious, someone you're worried about watching us. I don't know, but yeah, I put a blanket over it so it couldn't watch us while we were sleeping.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna take it off and stick it in my pocket and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, you try to take it off and it seems to be stuck around your neck.
oh shit.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Guys, it won't come up.
Well, well. Look who's befouled a hag now.
Fiska will immediately go over there and like try and like put work in to try and get it off. She's gonna bring out her tinker's tools. She's gonna lockpick. She's gonna try everything she has in her
Yeah,
arsenal.
go ahead and just go ahead and make a strength check with a sleight of hand check. So do a sleight of hand check first, and then do a strength check afterwards.
Where did it come from to begin with?
You guys looted it off of the dead hag in the cauldron in the
Ah.
caves, off of Maud.
Yeah.
Well, this makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
It was literally the only trinket that had something of value.
Yeah.
She rolled the dice, and I was like, oh sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's gonna be 13 on sleight of hand, 2 on strength.
Yeah, you really give it your all. You give it your best. Your college try. It doesn't budge an inch. It doesn't move any. I mean, you can barely even like put your fingers underneath it. You're trying to even get a good grip. Your fingers just keep to slip off, and like you're struggling to pick it up.
Well, shit.
Can I? So, can I at least like slip my fingers under it, or like come up at all, or just sits flat against my chest?
So
and
it's
I
flat
can't-
against your chest
How have I not noticed?
because you haven't really inspected it.
Well, why would I know to inspect it? I would have noticed if it didn't. Anyways.
You
Well,
know,
I think the idea is that you weren't even thinking about it. Like, we've been so occupied that you weren't thinking that how it was hanging around your neck, basically.
Well, can I take? I don't know. Can I take like a piece of cloth or something and just kind of like try to wrap it around the eye and like, I don't know, like bandaged around it so I can't it can't see?
Yeah. You go to do that, and your vision fades out. Back to your normal blind self.
Okay, I'm blind again. Yay.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Jayla.
yeah, that's a bummer,
No.
but at least you know how to be blind, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're really good at that.
Well,
Maybe one of
I
the,
said it in a very kind way, Lori.
Maybe one of the crazy druids back at Dugan's Holt might know something about this, or at least maybe could help us remove it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can
Maybe.
find someone.
How long till Carkalot?
So it is Night Hall 4 now. You're on the 4th day of Night Hall. So you have 11 days.
Okay. Well, cool.
Isn't there isn't like wizards and sorcerers and stuff? Isn't there like, can't they like something that's magical like make it not magical anymore? That's a thing, right? I mean, probably just find someone to try something like that. You know, dispel magic out of game.
Yeah. Either
But-
way, I'll be blind. So
That's
let's
Zob
go.
and them comes. Oh, I mean, Madame Vlen's very powerful. Maybe she could take a look at it for you.
Oh yeah,
Right,
Well,
yeah.
worth a shot.
do we
And
wanna
if she
get
doesn't-
there first, or
If she can't do it, maybe she knows somebody who can.
oh wait, maybe we should drop the kids off and then.
Yeah. Gotta.
The Zob's like, well, Madame Vlen loves children.
It's really good. Fun for them.
We don't
No.
know who she is, so.
She's our mother. Holgi
That's all
steps
well
up.
and good.
Holgi steps up, says, "Yeah, she's a powerful lady. She says that when one of us dies, she can bring us back. She did it to Grego and Chump before, but they don't talk much anymore.
Oh.
It's nice having them around. It's nice having them around, though. It's, you know, so if one of you dies, maybe she could bring you back.
I love this.
No, just leave me dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll come back.
Yeah, maybe we should take
Yeah.
the kids home first. I'm sure their parents are really concerned.
It's not our custody right now, anyway. So
We'll take them home. You guys can come with us, and then we can be like your guard on the way home, so you don't get kidnapped again.
Zob's like, oh, okay. How we walking? We walking back, or what's
No.
what's the?
you can ride. I mean, you can probably ride with us on some of our beast. Yeah, axe beaks.
Wait, do we just leave them outside, or?
Yeah.
Are they dead?
They're native.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I've been feeding my axe beak.
Mm-hmm. Same.
They're like, yeah, we're fine. Are kobolds welcome in wherever we're going, or are we gonna get bullied or hit, or harmed, or?
You'll be fine with us probably.
Yeah.
Right, Jayla?
I don't think they care. They're
Okay.
they're very friendly, like very friendly.
Inbred.
Oh, Gal, that's rude. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Zob says, okay, well, if we're going back with you, can we? So this is gonna sound like an odd request, but we would really like to show Madame Vlen that piece of parchment we found, the one that we kind of gave over to you for like a peace thing. I want her to know that we did a good job. You guys can keep it, of course, afterwards, but we need to show that we did some real, like, we were doing something.
Hold on. I have it, don't I?
Can we try and read it?
I did
You can look
read
at it if you want.
I did read it.
You did?
Oh, she read it? Oh, I didn't know she could
Yeah.
Yeah,
understand it.
there was the language wasn't really anything that any of y'all could. She showed it to all of y'all. So I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything y'all guys could really make out. It looked more so like a map than anything.
Oh, it's a map. Okay.
So you guys couldn't really make out exactly what
Gotcha.
being said or what was on it.
Sure.
Do you want me to just hang on to it and give it to you when we get there, or?
I don't care. Sure.
Oh.
We just want to have some evidence that we were actually doing what she asked us to do. So we do a lot of work. We do a lot for her. She's great. She's kind. So where are we going?
Can I insight check that?
Saw you narrow your eyes. I was like,
Sure, go for it.
Okay, that's a 7.
So what were you trying to insight check exactly?
They were telling the truth that she's nice and kind.
You wholeheartedly believe that these things worship this figure as a mother figure. They feel like they are her children, so you feel like they believe she's nice and kind. So yes, truth.
Okay. Cool.
The kids are like, one of the kids walks up. Does anyone have food? I'm hungry.
see. I think I still have.
Food that's not cold.
I have Mr. McGonagall's Jelly Belly Beans.
What the fuck are those?
I definitely only gave one away, and there's definitely more.
I don't know what that is as a DM, but yeah, they'll take it if you offer.
That was from the first session.
Oh, you bought it from the guy in the crazy shop?
Maybe.
Do they do something, or are they just food?
I think they're just food. I don't remember.
Oh.
I think they were sold to her. I think they were sold to her as a Jack and the Beanstalk bean.
Oh
like you were
yeah.
saying, say if you plant them, they'll grow.
Hmm.
I have not tried to plant any of them. Okay, maybe I won't give them that.
So I will hand over a ration, and then I'll step aside, and I'll pull out the sending stone,
Okay.
and I'll just speak through it and say, that's okay. I guess you don't want to know about the secret ancient cavern we found with foreign metals and a super intelligent multi-eyed creature, and that's it.
You get a ping back from Avarice. Well, I mean, you did say you were doing its hole, and Gurgle is there at the moment, but you are not in sight.
No, we're on another mission where we almost died, but that's okay. Oh, I can't answer.
You
That's
can't
right.
reply.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be able to outsass Avarice. I'll be honest with you, Chief.
Oh no, I didn't think so, but I'm not giving her anything. I'm not giving anything to the gargoyle until she shows up. I'm telling you that right now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the kids take the rations, eat the rations, and one of them's like, "Why are you talking to that stone?"
Oh, I'm just making a call. It's all right.
They look at each other. On a rock? Okay. Oh! They both say in unison. They happily eat the fucking rations. They scarf it down. Zob, Snorb, and Hogiel look at you all with excitement. So, whose back are we riding on? Because we're gonna ride on your back on top of the beast, right? Or
Me.
okay, all three of us.
Yeah. Shit. Why not?
Nice, nice guys. We did it. We're gonna know what it feels like to be whole. They all clamber up on top of your neck.
It's like you're riding in a truck and you're like, wow, all these other cars are so small.
Yeah, they climb up on your neck, and you feel one of them kind of caressing your neck, touching your neck a little bit.
Hey, don't do that.
What's this mark back here?
Don't touch that. Don't play with that.
What is this?
You know the stones in well, I guess you haven't been there, but the
No.
stones, the 20 stones of Thrun.
No.
Have you heard of those?
No.
Well, you know the god Malar.
No.
Well, a god likes me or doesn't like me, and he's messing with me, basically.
Oh, so you're like his pet. This is like a tag, right?
I wouldn't say that, but maybe.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll quit touching it now. And you hear two of them like lick their fingers. You like wet willies by chance?
No, please, please leave me alone.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
make me stop this fucking axe speak. I will turn this axe speak around.
Lies.
Yeah, so you guys all get ready to set out, gather what you guys need to. Are y'all bringing those 2 barrels of well oil back with you that y'all thought about?
No.
You'll just leave
They're
them
like
there.
500 pounds, I thought. They're like really
Yeah, they're
fucking
pretty
They're pretty
heavy.
big. Yeah.
I don't think we can bring it.
Harry.
No. No, it's gonna kill your axe speed.
Yeah, I don't, Gal. I don't think an axe beak can handle that.
Oh.
I mean, if you know a way to drag it behind, maybe, but I don't know that they can pull it. So, yeah.
Go.
I shot down my idea.
I mean, you can try.
I like strap them to skis and tie them.
So y'all want to use some of the stuff that's in the cabin. You could probably recycle those pieces of the trunk, that big ass chest that came out. Y'all can probably turn that into some makeshift form. I'm gonna allow you guys to bring them with you if you, because that's
sweet.
what's happening. Yeah, you guys are gonna bring them with you.
Yeah, we'll use our
you would be
rope
smart enough
and
to,
yeah.
Yeah, y'all would be smart enough to figure out how to bring them back on your own. But yeah, you guys successfully set out, leaving the Frost Giant Lodge behind. Just make sure no one else wants to do anything before y'all like leave, right? Y'all are
I'm
good to
going.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think there's anything else in there.
I mean, there's I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of things in
Just
there.
leave a brim bucket, or
There's like giant size stuff.
Should I
Some big ice chairs.
investigate the table?
You look at the table. The only thing you don't have to roll. This is just a passive investigation. You look at the table. It's just solid ice, but you do look under the table. And that little stone chewinga's down there.
Oh yeah, that's
Can I
right.
take that? How heavy is that?
Yeah, it's just like a little stone statue. It's literally just a statue that you pull. It's a chewinga.
Like
So
a
it's like
foot
a
tall?
little. Yeah, it's like a little like a little foot tall. It's a little spindly, small-armed being, like a little clay mask. But it's just turned into stone. It's like it looked at Medusa or something. And it's just-
Yeah.
Mine now.
It's doing the pose like it's going.
I like it.
I don't know. I think it's a screamer, right? Something like that.
I don't know. It's going on a mantle.
But you have that. You guys set off into the wilderness, traveling with your axe beaks as you do. You don't see much as you travel, and with the aid of, I think 2 of you have like the Outlander, or you have some sort of like background feat where you, I think it's Ichabod.
Yeah.
So you know how to find your way back to Dugan's Hole. You guys crest over the hill into Dugan's Hole. You go past the 20 stones of Tharoon, crest into the hill, and you guys are kind of stopping at the outskirts of town. So you haven't really entered the interior of the town. People are going about their business or sitting inside. There's not much activity in this really tiny town, but it took you maybe 2.5 hours to get back to town, just with the 30 minutes added because of the well oil that you're carrying. But you guys are back in Dugan's Hole. Everything in town's normal. What are you doing?
I think we just take those kids home.
Take those kids home. Perfect.
Were we gonna offer the oil to the town? Is that what we were doing with it, or are we gonna continue to carry it with us?
Assuming we leave it here.
yeah.
And it gives them, a little bit of warmth and assuming.
Well, you actually know, Fiska and Jayla,
Yeah.
that this town sacrifices warmth to Oral. I
But would
thought
that have stopped now that the pact's been broken?
I mean, okay.
you don't know.
Okay.
They don't know. You don't know. They don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the town speaker from East Haven kind of kept that from getting out. I think he like covered up what I wrote in the wall, what I carved into the wall.
That's right.
So I doubt anyone else knows.
We should maybe leave this with town speaker for now.
We good old
Yep.
Kiev.
So you're gonna drop off the children first, and then go to the town speaker. Y'all, what order y'all want to go do this in?
That order
Sounds
sounds
fine
good
to
to
me.
me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the kids they help point you towards where their house is at. It's a very small shack, whose roof is just littered with holes. It's just a very downtrodden home. There are what appear to be quilted blankets on the windows, and as the windows glass has long been broken, and it's just it's not more of a desecrated house than it is a house. It's like a frame of a house. It's really sad. It's like Charlie's house off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But as you guys get to the front door, you see the kids both run up to the door and knock on. In unison, they both say, "Mama, we're home. Mama, we're home." You hear what sounds like a fast series of someone heavier rustling around inside as you see that big boned woman Hilda answer the door. She opens it up, her hair still grimy and a mess, and she starts to cry and she starts sobbing. She's like, "Oh, my babies are back. Oh, thank you, thank all of you." She goes around and tries to shake each of your hands. I didn't think this was possible. How did y'all do it?
Teamwork.
Oh,
Wrong.
Okay. Oh, yes, I promised you guys a reward. Finn, are you sure?
What's the reward, though? What would it be?
She looks at Finn. Finn, go get your daddy's old boots. We're gonna give them to these kind people. You see the boy takes off. He disappears inside.
Ichabod's like, Ichabod would look there, baby, like, these people don't have anything. Come
I
on.
just want to know what it. I want to see if it's magical.
I mean, they could be old, like, good boots or just old boots. I mean, we'll see.
Right.
So the boy reappears after a short moment or two. He's carrying what appears to be a pair of furred boots. They are around the top of them. The boots are a little white. The fur's white. They are pretty nice leather boots. They have nice leather laces. They keep several blue gems kind of like snugly secured into the boot.
Ooh.
I like how all y'all's faces went. Every single one of y'all's faces.
I mean, we were waiting for it, so.
The bottoms of the boots where there should be leather soles would be instead there are what look like thick ice spikes that form these little small spikes. Oh, it's not ice spikes. So you actually look at it, they're like actually ice, like thick ice. These are boots of the Winterland.
That's what I figured when you started explaining it.
Are you sure? He said I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, we don't have much use for them. I can't fit in them. What?
Can't hear you, Star.
Sorry.
There you go.
You can't fit them? Can anyone in your household fit them?
I mean, there's two children and I got really tiny feet, so no. He looked down. Her feet are like infant size.
Yeah, we'll take them.
If you're not using them, we'll take them. But
Yeah, he was a deadbeat, anyways. So.
Right, gotcha. Bad memories. Yep.
okay,
Who wants them?
I'll take them.
Okay.
Yeah. She hands them over. Okay. Hope they fit well. I haven't cleaned them, so they might stink.
I mean, I would say if anybody else wants them, you guys roll for them.
I was gonna say, did they even fit her hooves?
I want to say Fiska wants them just because she's collected a whole lot of other footwear for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
So let's roll.
I was gonna suggest Ichabod and Lorian since their constitutions are really low. Or not really low, but pretty low. But mostly Ichabod, because during the blizzards, Ichabod has had it rough.
My
Also,
rolls have not been great.
Doesn't our mayor need some bling? You know, he needs.
Ichabod also sleepwalks, so if he takes off and there's a blizzard.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get farther.
Here's what the boots look like. I'm gonna screen share them on Video Ninja. They look like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, show off your tits at the council meeting.
That's what they look like.
They're better for curb stomping.
Oh,
We do-
jeez.
We have, and we have that wolf pelt where we can make another one. So
Are there curbs here?
There are
big
ice that curves
Yeah.
over here.
as much
There
as
are
I
in
want
Neverwinter.
them, but
Well, I
They
mean,
should go to someone with lower constitution.
right? Yeah, I think obviously they would protect most of us really well, but I
You
mean,
need me to remind you what they do again, or? Y'all remember?
yeah, if you
Cold
want to say it again.
resistant.
Yeah, so basically cold resistance on them. Ice and snow are not considered difficult terrain while you wear them, and if you are just wearing the boots alone, you can survive up to negative 50 degrees.
That's right.
So like you could be in your trousers, underwear, you could be butt naked, just the boots on, you're good to negative 50. You put some heavy clothes on, you're good till about negative 100. They're pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's pretty great.
Pretty cool, one would say.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Pretty
my
nice.
my vote is for Ichabod, but if anyone wants to roll for it, I mean,
Shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I would happily take them.
But if Fiska only wants them because she has other footwear,
I feel like I mean
I don't think you're.
I feel like it would match the character if she like tried to get
Oh,
them,
absolutely
so I'm
it
gonna
would.
go for it. Yeah,
As
sorry.
as you guys are standing here, you hear the door close. You hear
Yeah,
the
so
door
let's
close.
fighting about it on their doorstep.
Yeah, they shut the door.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Roll
Thank
d20.
Thank
noise.
you.
What? Are you serious?
No,
Okay.
unless I don't
I,
have
roll,
to.
I, roll, I cast suggestion, and I suggest that you give me the boots. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh, you really want them? Okay.
Yes.
Do your tiny bird legs even fit in them?
Probably not.
Do you have to attune to him, Jacob?
They're just a wondrous item. I can double check.
Oh.
My other character has it, and I don't think she had to.
I don't think it's a tunable. Yeah, it's not a.
They just wear them.
Roll a
You should-
17.
Oh shit. That's fair. Great. That's what Emily wanted.
What'd y'all get?
17.
16.
Wow.
Seems Ichabod won the
Mhm.
presidential
Gimme.
debate. He took the boots. He used his political power to get the boots from your hands.
Fair and square.
Yeah, you couldn't claim your anarchy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just go ahead and make sure you add it to your character sheet, Ichabod.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just a wondrous item. There's no attunement to them. They're called Boots of the Winterland. Winterland or Winterlands? I don't remember if it's plural or not. Yeah, you guys are standing at the doorstep of this lady's house. The town is kind of, going about its business. There's not much happening. There's a couple of little inbred-looking kids running around, giggling, laughing, talking country. You do hear as you stand here, you do hear the heavy flapping of what sounds like a stone-winged creature somewhere nearby. And you look up, Gal, as you do, and you see flying above you a gargoyle. Very familiar to the one that you saw in Goodmead. It doesn't fly down, but it flies to like the back of the house, and you hear a solid like boom as it lands.
I mean, out of game for a second. I literally just told her what we were going to tell her, right? We were going to tell her there was a cavern and there was a monster and some metal.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything like we have to send with the gargoyle, or... Just trying to remember what...
Demanding she come in person. I thought
That's basically what I did when I... Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I will... Yeah. I'll just approach the gargoyle.
Yeah, it stands there and it holds out a letter that says... Where the fuck is it? Oh, yeah. You see the letter says, as you open it, says, written in Avarice's handwriting, says, I have sent Gargle here to collect any new information from you as you requested. This was probably previously written
Right.
the day before you sent that last
Yeah. Okay.
And it just holds its hand out. Well, it's not looking at you directly. It just holds its hand out as it looks down.
Oh, yeah, we were gonna do one thing. So can I write on that piece of paper that Gurgle brought?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, so, I'll just write, already, message you this morning to let you know about the cavern and the beast that we fought. Very intelligent. But we are sending, one thing with Gurgle, and I will I'll shit. Did we didn't pull apart that piece of metal, right? Yet. Because we were gonna try to go to a blacksmith with one half and send the other half, or have
you still
have
have like
Avarice
the
look at the other
like
half.
the liquidy form.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Still in like a vial. You haven't separated or divvied it up anyhow.
Okay, well I'll crouch down, send a little shock through it, and then just kind of separate it, and then send another shock through the one half of it. Just try to like form it best that I can, and send it
Yeah, for
back
sure.
with.
You split it.
Yeah.
Split it in half down the middle.
And just say this is a piece of the metal that I mentioned in my message this morning. We don't know what it is.
Okay. So the gargoyle holds its hands out to you, and you. Go ahead, Gal.
Fix.
What?
Fix.
Oh, yes. And I will add to it. The reason we were really hoping to see you is we've run into an issue with Gowl, to where he needs his head fixed, and we are not capable of doing that. He's not as smart as he once was, and we know it's fixable. We just need it quicker.
Okay. So yeah, it holds its hand out, and you remember last time you guys just kind of put the items through its hand, and it kind of like teleported through.
Yeah.
So you do the exact same thing. You put the letter in. How do you put the metal in first, then the letter, or it doesn't really matter.
The letter and then the metal, yeah.
Letter in first, yeah. So you put the letter in, it disappears. You put the metal, it disappears as well. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes or so go by, and you see a scroll kind of fly up out of the gargoyle's hand. You grab it, unfold it. It says, "Who is Gal?" Question mark. I don't remember hiring that individual, and this metal is quite rare, so I think it would be fair to trade a potion to help him recover, regardless of whatever he may be befallen. And yeah, thanks for the message this morning. ... A second later, you see a little bottle fly out of the gargoyle's hand, land in the smell. This is very clear liquid. You can barely see there's anything in it, as there's like some like gray little floaties in it. It kind of looks like someone just melted snow water and there's some dirt that's scooped up in it, but it's very, very mundane looking.
I turn to Gowl and I'll say, she's sending a potion that's supposed to fix you. So
yeah, it lands right there in the ground.
Yeah.
As you say that.
I'm assuming you'll just want to drink it in the hopes of that's what it'll do, because I don't think we have any way of checking to make sure that's what it does. So
as he's talking, I grab it and just chug it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, you chug it. It burns. It burns really, really, really bad. You take 4 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
You can taste the oak.
It's a little crackery.
You take 4 points of psychic damage as your brain isn't used to this kind of reshaping that's being done. It feels like as if your brain's being reconstructed. You see inside of Gal's brain, like his head kind of like bursting and bulging and moving around. It's very disgusting.
Yeah.
But Gal, you feel the sensation come over and then leave your body. You're back to normal.
Yeah.
Hell
My
yeah.
normal intelligence?
You're back to your normal intelligence.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Oh man, that hurt.
Yeah, it looked like it. That I didn't like watching that, but you're back.
Oh.
You're back, right?
I'm back.
Getting a band back together.
I mean, you're saying more words than you were 10 minutes
Oh,
ago.
I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. It was weird. It hurt though.
Yeah. It hurt now. It hurt earlier. It's just been hurting the whole time.
It's been hurting.
Right.
It was like a hot dog in a hallway.
Oh.
It's so empty.
That is a
okay.
As you guys are kind of talking, you hear sounds like the gargoyle is getting up to leave. It starts to flap its wings.
Yeah,
away.
there was something I was gonna write back, but now I forget. Now that Gal's back. I mean, I would obviously write back. Thank you. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Thank you. Apologies for the attitude, but I mean, it kind of sounds like you have a reason to come visit us to meet Gal, right? Winky face, and then I'll
He's
put
so
it back in.
She responds before the gargoyle sits out. She responds, currently tied up with more intensive and less escapable duties. But we will meet in time, and I hope to introduce this other group to you. They have a very annoying, small, old man child.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I won't write anything back. I'll just let.
Yeah, it flies away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good to have you back, Gal. Is there anything you've been like keeping inside this whole time that the past couple days that you really want to get out now?
No.
Okay. I
I
mean,
can't really remember much. It's kind of like coming back really quick, and it really hurts.
fair. I mean, you made some moves quicker than we wanted in battle, but it went in our favor. So I doubt that will change in future battles.
Maybe.
I mean, you can use more than one. Oh, there you go. You did. I mean, I wasn't there, but you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Tried to pee on me. It was weird.
Well, I think you wanted it, didn't you?
Nope. Not at all.
Oh.
Oh.
That's weird.
Oh no, sorry, that was Lorien.
Oh
Jay-
yeah, Lorien wanted a shower.
Oh,
Oh God, the golden shower.
right. It was a good idea at the time.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Jayla,
Oh.
your pocket begins to vibrate. Your pants pocket begins to vibrate.
Oh, my sending stone?
Yeah. You pull it out. It glows with magic, and you hear a familiar dwarven voice on the other end say, "Yeah, so the information you guys yearn for is ready.
Oh.
Come to the Dwarven Valley. Mark the location of where the entrance is on your map, back in British Shanty. Bye."
Cool, thanks. I don't know why you couldn't just say it on the stone, but I guess we'll make our way that way.
Making our way.
Bye.
You hear it in your head. A moment later, someone from the Dwarven Valley sends you a message. What do you mean, send it? Tell you to the stone? We would have said it's... How else were we supposed to show you where... He clicks off.
It's the type of text you get, and you're like, they don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me.
I feel like you could have gave a little more information, but
Pretty
It's
sure the stone
cool.
doesn't work at that point.
no, he sent a message like,
Oh, gotcha.
but whatever. Not like we have a full plate.
Everyone's being sassy today. Jesus.
You get another message back a moment later. Whatever. Girl, you good? Talking about Zardarok and Karkalok. That information.
Where the fuck is Kargalot?
Another minute later, comes through. Come to the Dwarven Valley and we'll tell you.
This is fucking ridiculous. You'll
Click.
use all your fucking spells. But
This is my last
romantic-
spell, motherfucker. Click.
Oh my gosh, you're frustrating. Okay. See you. Bye.
You were super cooperative, and you came at him with attitude.
That was great.
You receive no
Elazar's
further messages.
just like, oh, I guess I wasn't that bad. We should probably go.
I'm having a bad day.
That's
We should
alright.
get rid of technology.
We should probably go talk to the speaker just to let them know, like,
Right.
You know, they don't.
Agree.
They at least don't have
Dermot.
these threats anymore.
Dermot.
And
Dermot.
you know, barrels of oil. that-
Well.
Yeah.
Well, let's go find this depressing town speaker.
Yeah.
Yay.
I don't know. Maybe they won't be as depressing now that they
Yeah.
know that there's a giant gone and some giant wolves gone and a mammoth gone, and they have heat if they want
I've
to
seen
use
her
it.
smile.
Yeah,
once.
I don't believe any of the words I just said, but
Just kidding. I didn't see it.
it's worth hoping.
Lomaya saw it. Just kidding. I forgot. I can't.
You felt it. Yeah, you guys head back over towards your, not towards yours, but towards this town speaker's residency. The two guards that are actually on the outside, who were originally once asleep, are now awake. They see you approach. The guards, they say in unison, "Well, hello there. State your names and purposes of today's visits." They look at each other, real unsure of what to do after this.
Jinx. We're here to see the town speaker. We have something that we believe will be of use for her. And
One
maybe the
moment.
rest of the community.
One moment. Let me talk with my superior. They come together. Yeah, I think they're good. Okay. They separate. All right, you can go.
Thank you.
They step aside.
I'm about like, dude, I'm like, that was unnecessary, guys.
We're doing our job. What are you talking about?
And I'm
I wanna look at them after and go, "What's over there?" Just point somewhere.
They both look.
Made you look.
Oh. I got my eye on you.
Okay.
Shit.
You're both doing a great job.
Thank you. Someone's finally recognizing our hard work.
We snuck past you earlier when you were sleeping.
Yeah, you were asleep.
Can I talk with you for a moment?
No,
Sir?
we're busy. Sorry, we've got business inside. See ya.
They just narrow their eyes and look at you.
Can I talk with you? What a silly question.
Yeah, you guys make it past these guards. You realize they don't really know what the fuck they're doing. But you come inside, and the place is actually kind of organized now. Where it once was a shoveled heap of just chaos and stacked books, it is now kind of organized. It's really night and day. It's very different. You see that town speaker Dermot, who is usually in her bed. She is not in her bed. She doesn't look like she's been sleeping. She looks very sleep deprived. She has that appearance on that illusionary magic on, where she looks much younger than what she actually is. Let me actually find the picture first so we can have it up for stream. Actually, let's take a bathroom break real quick and get a water break. We'll call it right here, a 5-minute break, and we'll come back and continue this scene. I think that's fair. Hello, everyone that's watching. Welcome back to our D&D game. So the party, they just got into Speaker Dermot's house. You see Speaker Dermot looking a little disheveled. She still looks pretty great for how she looks, you know? Where am I at? Yeah, so as you are... her hair is more messy than what it appears to be in the picture. Her clothes are kind of drenched in sweat a little bit, which is surprising, especially in Icewind Dale. She looks up pretty frantically when you all walk in. Her demeanor is kind of upbeat a little bit. It's a little different. It's not as depressing, but she's like, "Oh, good, finally. Thought you all had died. All had died."
Nope.
Shut the door, please. Something strange happened after you all left, and I need to talk to you about it.
Okay. Shut the door.
Oh yeah. What happened? Everything good? Did you get rid of the wolves? Kids good?
Yep. Save the kids. Kill the giant. Kill the mammoth.
Oh.
Kill some wolves.
Oh. Cool.
Brought you some whale oil.
Yeah, we brought you some oil too
That could be pretty useful, I think.
I hope so. You're welcome.
Yeah. Free of charge, right? Free of charge, right?
No, we're not going to charge you for. No, it's for you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you never know. Some town speakers are a little shady, but anyways, regardless of that, the book she has, her spell book, quote unquote spell book. She turns it around. She shows it to you. And she says, "What do you see?" And it's just like a blank piece of paper. What do you see?
Nothing.
Okay, now she like turns. Oh, fuck. She flips through it real quick. Yeah. Okay. She flips it back to you, and she says, "I noticed this after our meeting. Do any of you recognize the symbol?" She holds it up to you. You see what appears to be a bloodied red-clawed hand staining the page of the book. Each of you recognize it as the mark of the Beast Lord, Malor, at this point, with Lorien and Yor. Do you know what this is? I've never seen this before in my book, and this is...
I'll just turn around and...
Like Lorien?
Yeah, I turned towards Lorien as well.
And show the brand on my neck.
And she like gets close and looks at it. Well, what is this? What is this?
Mark of the Beast Lord. Bloodthirst, stalking, bestial savagery, stuff like that. Not a good thing. Not good, but
new, different.
I guess if you haven't seen it before.
This has been in my family for generations, and I've never seen this mark. Would you all humor me for a moment? And she throws the book on the ground.
See if you're funny.
Can we all back up, and I think you should touch the book and see what happens.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think we should all back up first.
Oh.
Like one at a time come forward, you're saying?
Well, just him. She points at Lori.
Oh, just him. Right. Oh, sure.
Ichabod puts his
mean,
hand behind his back and gets his Shadow Blast ready to go.
You're having flashbacks.
She's like, just him, but I mean, I guess we could test out to see if it does anything else. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but I mean, someone else can touch it and see what happens if anything happens.
I'm not touching
I
it.
want to touch it.
Sure, you can touch it. She backs up. She backs up.
I'm gonna just stand right there.
Touch the book.
Do anything?
Did you touch the book?
Touching at me? Oh yeah, I touch it.
Yeah. Okay. You touch the book. Nothing happens. You touch the paper.
Oh
feels
my
like
gosh.
parchment.
Nothing. I
What's
feel
happening?
nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
Before Gal can back up all the way, I'll touch the book.
I wouldn't have backed up too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, you touch the book and it begins to like starts to tremble and vibrate violently. It starts trembling and bouncing on the ground like it's moving a little bit. You see it as you touch it. It like it's a weird process, but as you touch it, it sticks to your hand and makes you flip your hand over as the pages open up, and you see what look like blood scriptures begin to carve its way into the pages of the book.
Ooh.
We see a little inscription that's written in common. And since you're the one that's kind of actively reading it, I will send you what the inscription says. But the book is still violently shaking. It's kind of, I mean, thankfully you have these long ass arms and you're really strong, so it's not moving your arm too much. But it's actively trembling. And you see that the way the ink bleeds into the paper, it's as if someone is taking a bloody dagger and just pulling it across the page with anger.
They're not happy.
Are you alright? You're not bleeding.
I feel okay. Okay. Within these stones, a hallowed mound doth lie, a beast of wrath bound to sky. Our vow upheld, our pack revered, the fangs and claw of Thrune sheared. Beware, beware, its fury dire.
Speaker Darmot looks, what? What? What does that mean?
While I'm saying that, I'll just like roll my eyes back like
Speaker Dermot like grabs one of you. What's happening to him? Does this happen often?
Oh, we're losing him. I'll hold. No.
Are you mute? You're still muted, Star. You're just going like this.
Can I slap him across the face? Like, get up, wake up.
No,
I mean, yeah, you slap him downstairs.
I was judging it up. Fuck, Jesus.
Well,
Who?
well, now you learned your lesson. Don't
She
do
just
that.
wanted to
Fuck you.
slap you.
I know she hates me. Jesus. Yeah. It's talking
Who's
about.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who's
Lord.
Jesus?
Lord, you know, but it's talking about the 20 stones of Thrune up there. A beast of wrath bound to sky, of vow upheld, a pact revered, the fangs and claws of Thrune sheared. Beware, beware, its fury dire.
I mean, it's got to have something to do with you being close, right?
Yeah.
Interesting
Shit.
that it showed up in this book, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's been in. He's like, it's been in my family for generations, and
that's-
I get
Yeah, it's been in my family for generations, like you said. Like I said.
the
does-
circle of. Yeah.
Do any of your ancestors have anything to do with the stones up there? Just
I mean, we've
gesturing-
been.
Yeah.
My family's been in this town for many generations, like I said, and this was passed down, and I have no clue. I have no recollection of it. Possibly, this is new to me. This is interesting.
Well, I guess
All I've ever been
probably
able to do is cast that illusion stuff on myself. So.
probably a better question is like, when you were younger, were there any stories told to you that you just thought were just tall tales, but now might seem more?
Well, everyone knows the story of the 20 Stones of Thrune, the tale of a monster within the ground, but other than that, nothing else has really been spun or told about that. I can't recollect my father or mother saying anything.
Right.
So this seems kind of interesting. I mean, what?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it doesn't sound too good from what you said. It sounds a little
No.
it's ritually or some kind of
No.
scripture of some sort. But
Thrune and Malar, they're not good. So.
well, we should probably just get rid of this book or something. We should do something.
I'll take it.
I mean, I'd rather keep it in my family, but just.
Well, if you said you're gonna get rid of it, then I'll
Well, I
take
mean,
it.
like
But if
we'll
you
rip the
wanna-
page out. I still want the book, but we can maybe rip that page out or something.
Sure. Okay. I'll take the page.
Be gentle. It's been in my family for a while. Don't hurt the other pages.
Hold up. I'll take the page out.
Yeah, it rips out.
Cool. Then I'll just tuck it away.
What do we do now?
Well, I'm gonna go invest. Well, you probably don't do anything. I'm gonna go. Me and my compatriots, hopefully, are gonna go investigate the 20 Stones of Thrune.
I mean, can I come with you? I mean, I want to see this happen if
It
something's
seems
happening.
like it might be dangerous, but sure.
Well, should I tell the town to evacuate if it's dangerous? I do have to take care of these people still.
No. No.
I mean,
What-
the way you say that is a little.
No.
Just tell them to pack up. Just tell them like stay in their house, probably. Right.
Don't forget we have whole folks with us.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna. We're not coming back here, so I'm doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the kobolds can just stay in here for now, right?
Yeah. They've survived worse.
I
Probably.
I mean, I am concerned for the town, though. I mean, if this is a giant beast, I mean, it's possible that they're just contained within the stones and they can't, like, get out of them unless something else happens. But you never know. With a town this close, there's some concern. But I mean, where do you go? And I turn to Dermot and I just say, like, where would they go?
I mean, we're the furthest away from any real settlement. I mean, we could try to survive the trek over the Spinal Worlds. I mean, we could just take sanctuary in East Haven, or even go to Goodmead. But
feels like you and your people would struggle elsewhere.
Well, I don't really want to uproot my families from their homes and make them move when there's no reason for them to move, right?
Yeah. I mean, we can just figure it out, and if things go wild, you can get everyone out of here.
So
we don't know what's gonna happen.
What do you mean by things go wild? What does
we don't know what's gonna happen. Is I guess,
right.
Especially now that your own book is lighting up and showing things it's never shown before, but this is it's part of everything we're doing. It's something we have to investigate to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I got a brand on me, so.
Does that mean you're not good?
No. Depends, really. Depends, but most of the time I'm good. Mostly. I like looking at Gabon.
Shakes his head.
So, I mean, you don't have anything to worry about.
Plus, if anything happens to him, we'll take him out.
Right? Yeah. They'll try for sure.
We've already done it.
I wasn't there the first time.
Yeah, and we still kicked your ass. So.
I wasn't. No, we can't talk about this. Anyways.
Okay.
Is there anything anywhere around that's just a safe place if you have to go somewhere very quickly? A cave system, underground, something just in case.
Fallout shelter.
Goodmead is the closest place that we could run to.
Well, I think the best thing we can offer. I mean, we got those barrels of oil, so you at least could carry some heat. They could at least carry some heat with them if they really want to leave. But I do think they need to be warned that something might happen.
I mean, I can try, but
yeah,
I can go around, knock on people's doors, and tell them.
I mean, how many people live in this town? What's
How dare you not know how many people live here?
I remember it not being very.
There's only about 50 people here.
Okay, yeah. You know
what?
what?
Should I ask the soldiers, the warriors that we do have, to get ready and stand up, just in case there's an attack or something?
They'll get butchered, but you should tell them to be on alert.
Well, now I just feel guilty. I'd condemn them to death if they're gonna get butchered. I'll just tell them to stay inside.
I just say, Lauren, we don't know if they're gonna get. We don't know what's gonna happen. She's just asking if she should have her soldiers be on alert, because the soldiers can evacuate the town.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, evacuations with the soldiers would be good. Just like if things go haywire. They won't.
What do you plan to do? Like, what?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I haven't been there yet.
I mean, we were just gonna investigate, but investigations can turn into more than we planned. I mean, we've run into that.
Do you think
already.
you have what it takes to do whatever you plan to do?
I don't. I mean.
Yeah, Gal just got his brain back, so.
We
I
have.
got a brain again.
From the Wizard of Oz.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, I think we can handle it, but in case we can't, right? I think it's necessary for you to take precaution.
And then what happens to the other towns that fall to whatever happens to this. If you can't handle this, we're not the only ones in the path, right? There's other towns that can be.
Well, I mean, the same can be said about Oral, right? I know.
I mean,
I know a beast
that's
would.
kind of a shitty comparison, but yeah, I guess yes.
It's kind of similar because Malar.
But we're talking about a actual threat. Oral's just some. The people just use that as an excuse to fucking bide through the cold. People don't really believe in that shit. I don't believe in that shit.
That sounds like a personal problem.
You should.
Yeah, we're not out here for nothing. And you've seen the sky change, right? It's not green anymore at night. It's red.
I'm usually asleep at that time. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the
I'm
sky
just
is red
concerned-
now. I mean,
I'll have to take
now
your
you
word.
know.
I'm just, you know, I'm just concerned for the 50 people that live here. I mean, I can tell them to hold tight and stick tight and we can plan for an evacuation, but
Yep.
I just hope if you plan to do something crazy, just think about all your options before.
For sure.
Well, that's why we're talking to you
Whatever
right now.
happens.
I mean,
I
These guys
think-
wouldn't let me do anything.
I can't
crazy.
really help with this. I don't have much. This sounds like a spell or something. I don't know.
I honestly think we're just gonna look.
Probably.
Right, Lorian? We're not gonna
We don't know what's gonna be up there.
summon anything.
We're looking.
We don't know what's gonna be up there. But yeah, we're definitely looking, and then we can go from there.
We won't summon anything crazy.
I
Well,
didn't intend on
my worry is that we won't have to, and because he has a mark on his neck as soon as he steps in that
Yeah.
circle, something
Then
happens.
Lorian stays behind and we
No,
go.
it's my
No.
thing.
He has to do it. All I'm saying is worst case scenario, we don't even have to do anything, and we have to just keep that in mind. As soon as we enter that circle, something could happen. I'm not saying we don't do it because of that. I'm saying we have to be aware of that.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will prepare the town. Just please think about every option before whatever happens. I mean,
Sure.
you guys did rescue townsfolk, so you have some sensibility about you, but just
Right.
think of what could happen. And then think about what could happen to whatever happened to that thought that you thought about before.
If it makes you feel better, we killed those two big ass wolves, ice giant and a mammoth, a frost giant and a mammoth. So
We're talking about a creature that's been trapped within these stones. I think that's more of a. Listen, you guys make a decision. If I live, I get to say what happened and not get blamed for it.
we
Sound
got
good?
this. Yep, we got this. All right.
Okay,
I'll see you
okay.
later. Oh, you're
Sure.
coming with us, right? Or
I
no?
mean, you guys are leaving my house. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yep. See you. Thanks for the paper. But
Be
I'm
safe.
going.
Okay. She like turns around and like, what the fuck did I do?
Whoops.
She is going to keep the kobold. Is that what y'all said? Y'all are gonna leave the kobolds with her?
Yeah. Yeah, because you said they had 4 HP, I think, last time. You were like, they have like 4 HP, they can't really do anything. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they stay
gonna-
behind and
They're
they
gonna
just
go live
chill
with their
there.
mother for a while.
They help her get the building set up straight for her. They help her reinforce, and then they help her spread the good word.
Nice. Cool.
All right, Lorian, lead the way.
Onwards. Okay, and I'll take us up to the 20 stones of Thrun.
Yeah, you head your way up there. You head up there.
They're pretty big.
Oh, yeah, along your path as you head towards the stone arrangement. The stone. I guess I should show the fucking thing on the map so you can see.
Yeah.
So sorry. Give me a minute.
Sorry.
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 Story.
Sorry. You see,
Let me pull up the battle map real quick.
see Duke and Soul. Yeah, as you make your way back over to that the stone shrine, the 20 stones of Thrun. Lauren, you begin to smell something foul set upon your sniffer as you walk and smell the wafting smell. Hit your nose. It smells very familiar to a very certain spice sled that you had once delivered from Mama Ethel. But there is, that smell of death and decay intermingled within that familiarity.
So it's in the Stones of Thrun?
It seems to be in the direction that you guys are walking. You smell it. Doesn't seem like it's directly coming from the 20 Stones of Thrun, but you smell this scent on the wind.
Hey, I'll say it to everyone, but I'll look at Jayla. I do smell when I took the spice cart, I do smell that in this direction, by the way. So, like in this general direction.
Oh, really?
It's not coming from the stones, but she might be around, maybe.
I don't doubt it. She knows where she knows where we are.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to follow the scent, you could definitely follow the scent some more.
Yeah, I'd like to, at least. Were you gonna say something, Go?
What's your spice cart?
That's like a not right it's like a... Well, I'll tell you. Don't tell anyone, though. So, I got trapped by a witch, and she made me deliver body parts. Or I would have died. Yep. That's the long and short of it. Well, that's the short of it. It's not the long of it. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
I bet.
Yeah, it's a hag. She's a hag. It's like when we killed Maud, it's what the other...
Oh, the one you ate.
Just a little. Yeah, she had sisters.
It wasn't a little.
She had sisters.
You were covered in her guts and blood.
Practically swallowed a whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So I'm gonna follow that smell real quick.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you guys are all heading the same direction, unless you guys don't want to go with them.
yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah,
They can-
I would follow.
I'm following.
Yeah.
yeah, no way they would leave me alone.
It's like, all right, you go do your
Perfect.
thing.
So you follow that scent, and it leads you further in the direction of the 20 Stones of Thrun. But you find yourself kind of catty-cornered as you find yourself at a random house. Jayla, could you describe to me what your house looks like?
So it's a rinky-dinky little cabin. Not much to look at. That's basically it. I mean, it's very simple. Like, you'll probably see like dead flower, like garden beds with dead flowers in it, because she hasn't been there in a while. Yeah, that's about it.
So,
We haven't been inside yet.
yeah, so Jayla, you found yourself, seemingly, the rest of you don't know this is Jayla's house. I mean, Lauren, you actually might remember this as Jayla's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I slept inside for a night.
But you guys stand at the precipice of Jayla's house. The scent seems to be wafting from within the establishment.
I'll just like look back at Jayla. I won't say anything, but I'll just give her a look.
I'm blind.
Oh, I mean,
I'll just
are
say,
we within 10 feet of
Jayla?
it?
Oh, are you within 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay, yeah, we should find out what's in this house. I'm gonna... Are there windows? There are windows, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna peer in through some windows.
The window you peer through, the window is. I mean, what's the inside of your house look like?
There's probably like a small couch. There's like a big great sword hanging on the wall. That's probably all you can see. Living room. There's probably like dainty little cutesy vase or something. I don't know. It's very simple. Not much going on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try the door.
Is
Yeah,
there?
well, you also see, as you're looking through, you also
Oh,
see
okay.
in the middle of the room appears to be what looks to be a sled that is covered by a thick wool cover.
Is there
Very
any
familiar.
smoke coming out of the chimney or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Guys,
And you peer through and you see what looks to be like a broken window in the back of the house, and there's some snow that's fallen in.
We should go around to the back of the house. I'm whispering. There seems to be a broken window. Also, there is one of the body part carts in there.
Body part cards.
Body part
Yep.
cards.
I like that.
I will fly up. I'll like look at the roof. Just like look around the building.
The roof is nice. You look around the building, you see there's no sled track marks. You figured this might have been staged or stashed up for a minute. But you get an aerial view. There's nothing discerning. I mean, you obviously see the broken window in the back.
And no steps leading from the broken window.
You kind of like look at that and you're like, how the fuck did they fit a sled in here? 'Cause I
Yeah,
thought
that
kinda
was my
crossed the
next.
street.
enough.
That was what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go in through the broken window. Actually,
yeah,
Jayla, if you want to go first.
Jayla's still at the front door. Just kind of
Jayla, do you wanna go-
there.
Oh. You good?
Yep. Haven't been here in a while. I'm gonna go through the front door.
Oh. Shit. I'll just follow her.
Do you usually lock the front door, or you have a key or anything?
Sure, I have a key. I unlock it.
Yeah, you open the door. You are inside your home. You see you've feel the breeze coming from the southern portion of the house, or the portion across, so you feel as if a window may be broken. You hear the crunch of glass beneath your feet. So you kind of walk around the house and feel the familiar setup.
I guess.
What is that, a cart? Is that
cart.
your cart?
I don't know. I don't think so. I dropped my cart off in Brinshanda.
Does it look familiar?
Shit, does it look familiar?
Let me make a perception check. Or investigation, either or.
Do I get Fey Fiend's Undead?
I mean, there is a stench of death from this. I don't think it's undead. But you can make the check with advantage for recognition reasons.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, this looks like the exact same sled you dropped off in Bryn Shander. Which, if you recall, was teleport, where Pat was taken away from you after you dropped it off.
It looks familiar.
So Elazal will step in, and Lorian and Jayla are in there so far.
For the most part, yeah. Fiska's still above, doing her Assassin's Creed eagle fly around.
And I'll just say to Lorian, remind me what she said. Like if you shared what happened, what would happen?
It was just like if I shared what happened, bad things would happen to you. I think.
To you
Or
or
to-
to us?
Us. I think it was us.
Okay, so
You
if we plan on lifting this tarp up to see what's underneath it,
Right.
I am going to highly recommend that Jayla doesn't do it.
Sure.
And maybe Lorian, since you're familiar with the cart, you can take a peek first before anybody else does.
Yep.
I'll do it.
No, let's let Lorian do it.
Okay. I'll lift it. What's under there?
You lift it up. You see what appear to be a varying degree of races and genders of severed feet and hands.
Okay.
Looks just like the ones that were on the sled originally, yeah.
I'm gonna keep digging through it to see if she actually left anything in there.
You, continue to dig through. You find a piece of what looks to be like seaweed or something.
Oh.
Can investigate that a little bit more clearly if you want to. Or you can perceive it. You can probably smell it and probably discern what it is.
I'll pull it out. So seaweed, I think. I got a 15.
Yeah, you easily identify it. This looks like a piece of. Well, it was once a sea hag. Looks like the hair of Maud. It has that very same appearance, texture.
Seems to be. It's Maud's hair. Might be a little bit of retribution for her sister or what have you. So, just a warning, maybe a sign. I don't know if she's gonna keep.
It's more of a message, I think, a threat.
Well, but she did this anyway. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, can we get the damn cart out of my house?
I don't know how we're gonna fit it out. I don't know how she got it in here.
The window's large enough to push it. Yeah, the window, but someone would have had to pick it up and like push through the window with some precision. But the window's big enough to fit the sled through. I mean, the sleds, they're not like crazy big, right? They're like normal dog sleds. Think about it like that. So you can easily do it.
I would just
Sorry about this.
I would just say to Jayla, I mean, did you want to look at it to see if you recognize any of the body parts? That's really weird to say. Like, it's here in your house, right?
My wife is in Karkaluk, if we recall, right? She can't be in there.
Well,
I mean, it might not be your wife. It might be someone else you might know. I don't know. I'm just wondering. It's in your house, but if you don't want to look, I mean, that's fine. You just said it might be a message, so that we're not gonna really be able to figure out the message if we don't all look at the message. It's in your house.
The only person I care about is my wife, so.
She might not be in Karkaluk anymore. She might be in this cart.
Would you say that?
I'm just saying. Let's just put the cards out on the table. Like, we shouldn't dance around it. If she's there, you'd want to know. Even if you wouldn't want to know. Let's not kid ourselves.
I'm willing to find this out for you. If you describe what the Maya looks like, I will sort through these severed body parts and see if I find anything that looks like her.
I can go through it as well. I know what she looks like.
Now that this seed has been planted in your head, we should deal with it.
Yeah, Gal, do you mind?
No, I could do it.
If it helps, not sure if you know this, she has like a small freckle on her right wrist. And
Okay.
she's gonna walk off to her bedroom.
I'll look in it.
Okay.
I'll help too.
Okay. Yeah, you guys together you pick through it. You guys can make investigative checks as you go through it. There's just, as you're like picking through, it's just a bunch of mismatched different body parts. Like I said, there is just a pool of different genders, different races, different species, whatever you want to call it nowadays. But yeah, go ahead and make your investigation checks as you pick through it.
30-20.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. So you go through it. Gal, Gal and Fiska, y'all both look through it. You don't see a part that matches what Lomaya's body would look like. Gal, you kind of lost as you're going through. You don't really see anything that you recognize, but Fiska, you recognize something. Something from a long time ago. and you remember so vaguely, so clearly because it was pretty haunting to see. You see what looks to be a small child's hand. Looks to be the same child's hand that was gripping the side of the plank in the water of the Mount Wardalden. You don't know if this is a message or just a coincidence, but it is a severed hand. That's the only one you really recognize because you were the one that saw that.
Yeah.
It makes you kind of like, it takes you back a second. Takes your breath away for a little bit, but there's no Lomaya. It's gone.
I could go tell Jayla. Don't knock on the door.
Come in. Jayla's just gonna be
crouch
like,
down a little.
yeah, Jayla's just gonna be like looking at stuff in like a, I guess like a dresser. I don't know. Just looking at stuff in there.
So I got good news and bad news. Bad news, I touched all the severed hands and that was kind of fucking gross. The good news, not her hands.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I'll leave you be.
Why does Jacob keep smiling? I don't like that.
Because that's such a sick fucking thought. I'm like, damn, that's so like crazy. I told Tyler, I said, could you imagine if I did that though?
That's so
In Icewind Dale, I absolutely can imagine that happening.
I was like, holy shit, that's so crazy. I could have done that, but it's not. It doesn't make sense for what I.
It could have made sense. You could have just cut off her hand and made us think she's dead. Anyways, but I said, bro, devastating. Devastating.
So
I was like, damn.
does Fiska communicate like the recognition, or
Since she was the only one who saw that, I don't think she's gonna say anything.
okay? Well, I don't know what type of message this is. Like, I mean, it's either a message or it's a setup. Like, maybe they're hoping someone finds this, and I don't know why that would even be a thing. It's just odd. Yeah, it might just be a, hey, I'm here, I'm watching, I'm following.
Yeah.
We kind of already know that from Jayla's necklace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing something with it? Are we leaving it here?
We're taking the. She
throw it
wanted
out
the
the
card.
window.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will help get it out.
Yeah. You guys are able-bodied, strong. You're able to get it out of the house easily enough. Where do y'all stash it?
Yeah,
Is the
are
better
we
question.
bringing it up there with us?
I
We-
live on the edge of town, by the way.
Yeah.
We could.
If that
I mean,
I thought you were just saying you live on the edge of the hell, yeah.
I live on the edge.
we could. I mean, we could take it to the stones of through the 20 stones of through.
I don't. They might think it's an offering. I don't know how these stones work.
Well, no, we just don't bring it inside the stone circle.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, and then just bring it with us when we're done.
Well, we could probably leave it there, and they'd be like, "This is so fucking creepy." There's
Could we
body-
not? Could we not just burn it, all of it, and just set it all on fire?
Yeah. Sure
Yeah.
could.
Let's get rid of this whole thing right now.
True. I will.
Just like right
Oh.
outside the house, or do we get a little bit away from the buildings?
Yeah, probably a little bit away.
Yeah.
So we don't burn down our house. And well, I don't want to do that yet. Do we have torches? Someone has a torch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are
Usually, yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I have like a tinder box and torch and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have control flames I could use to make
Or-
it
that
envelop
works.
quickly.
Yep.
So you guys are taking it out further away from town to burn it all.
Mhm.
Yeah. You do so. It lights up. It catches fire. Burns away. Oh, that sick scent of burnt flesh kind of just floats around your nostrils, and It's not a good smell. But eventually, the hands of those that were here, they disappear, turn to ash, and glow off into the breeze.
I'll just, do a silent little prayer to myself. And then, and I'll move on.
Yep.
Sorry about that. J-Lo, didn't. That shit sucks.
Sorry, I just saw what you said.
That's so sick, man. That's so fucked up.
I was like,
Oh shit.
Yeah. Also, I think a bunch of people had the same dream
Sure.
about a bunch of the gods or whatever. Malar was up there, so I kind of feel like investigating his things are, it's relevant. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
A little more somber than before.
a little bit.
And Dugan's Hole is just a shitty place to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How diabolical, though. That is so fucking crazy, dude. Not yet. We'll get there eventually, but not yet. Yeah, you guys head up to the 20 Stones of Thrune, and as you arrive, they are just these large, headstones, just large stones. But as you do appear with this brand on your neck, it begins to burn a little bit. You all see what appears to be some glowing blue symbols and hieroglyphs that begin to kind of pop into existence on each of these stones. You see that only 13 of these stones, 13 of the 20, seem to be affected in that way. They seem to glow like that. On each of these stones that are glowing, you see what looks to be depictions of the Beast Lord of Malar, or Malar, in his various forms, many forms. The remaining six slones. Oh my gosh. The remaining 6 stones that aren't glowing have these rectangular slots carved into them with a Roman numeral above the slot. But you just see these glowing runes and these slots that are just carved into them. You see the Roman numeral 1 on one of the most forward-facing stones, closest to you at the moment. And you see the stones go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes like, you go around the circle of the ring. Yeah, that's what you see when you get there.
Just real quick, guys. If I step into that circle and I start turning into Thrune, kill me, please. Appreciate it.
Can we just go in with you or no?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm just saying, you got my permission.
I'll hold you down. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll step into the circle and start looking at all of the pictures and then the numerals and try to figure out what everything means.
Yeah, I mean, you step through the kind of like where the line would be as you step through the stones. I mean, that brand on the back of your neck, it's burning with this hot intensity. It doesn't hurt, or it's dealing damage, but it hurts to a point where it's recognizable. You look at the various stones and you just see the Roman numerals. It doesn't look like. It looks like the stones that aren't glowing with the little carving sections in them. It looks like there could be some sort of scripture there. You don't see anything currently. You don't see anything at the moment. And you go around and you see that's kind of the same for all those like stones that aren't glowing, but just the various depictions of Malar are just showing just various vile deeds and acts that have been performed. Some of them you see what appears to be a very large creature, which you could only assume would be Thrune. Obviously wreaking havoc. It's these murals aren't like, they're not as good as the murals that were in that tomb that y'all found in the Verbeeg lair. But they are, easily enough. They're easy enough to get across the message of what the stones represents. These stones act more so as a burial than anything. It looks like it probably honors the fallen that have fall into whatever this monstrosity.
Mm.
So it's kind of like a burial ground in a sense, but
Yeah.
Like a
the
memorial.
runes do glow. And you come back around to that first pillar that's labeled with Roman numeral. Oh, and you notice that the carving on the stone actually looks a little bit deeper set than the ones that are all the way around. So it looks like you could probably place something inside of this deeper slot.
Does it look like my hand could fit in there?
I mean, you could probably place your hand in there. It's very square, like.
Okay. So something
slot.
set. In
But
there.
you could put your hand in there if you really wanted to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, if nothing else speaks out to me, I'll place my hand in there just to see. Even though I kind of think there's something else set in there.
Yeah, you like off Dune, put your hand in the box. No, you place your hand in there. There seems to be no feedback. You know, obviously the brain on the back of your neck does burn with an intensity, but it's not anything different. You just put your hand in there. There seems to be no shape change or any kind of alterations to any of the other pillars.
Can I like walk around? Do I get like a hot and cold from my brand?
No, it's pretty much a unanimous like
Constant.
feeling.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, as a note, Fiska, you're still hearing this pinging in your head. By the way, this is.
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's continually happening off screen.
I'm figuring this is permanent.
Yeah, it's just Oh, sorry to sidetrack, but yeah, it's just you have no kind of like pull or sway from your brain. It's not really given input to pull you in the direction.
Mm.
Shit, guys, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, these kind of look like keyholes, right? Like we need to find
Yeah.
something that goes into them. That's my guess. I don't know.
I may be thinking the 20 stones are through, and you know, we got 13 seals that are working, and 7 are broken, maybe. And it's like a prison, is maybe.
Yeah.
Because
Takes a lot of keys.
Yeah, it says he, you know, he's immortal and he can't die, but he can be stopped.
Right.
So makes me think he's sealed away beneath the 20 stones.
And the way the
Really?
stones are arranged, it's like 19 stones in a circle, and that middle 20th stone in the center of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is very much like.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it would be smart of us to keep an eye out for these keys, whatever they may be. I mean, not to use them, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Could I pull out the piece of paper? Does it say anything different?
No, the inscription still burns on it. It's still.
Gotcha.
It's like ever bleeding too. It's like the pages are still bleeding.
Okay.
What if it's like other stone circles and it's like a map of the sky or something?
Oh. Could I look in the sky?
Yeah, you look up. Forecast cloudy, windy. There's no
Chance of rain.
chance. Probably some meatballs. Not even a chance of meatballs, but you don't see anything up there that would alert you to any kind of cancer.
I'll just say to Fiska, do you want to fly up, see if it looks like anything from above that we can't see from the ground? Maybe there's a pattern. Maybe there's a pattern we can't see.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Sorry, my head's a little off today. I'll head up.
You're all right. That's why there's
you
6 of
fly.
us, right?
Yeah, you fly up. You fly up. You get above, and it's just a circle with like a dot, like a dot in the middle. I mean, as you fly up, I mean, it could be anything. I mean, maybe it could be an eyeball. Maybe it could be, just a circle with a dot in the middle. I mean, it's one of those things where it's such a vague, like.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the circle is, it's not very symmetrical. The stones are very much placed in like a very, iffy way. But you don't see any other kind of clues. The stone in the middle looks like the top of the stone is like caved in, like kind of like a little bowl at the top.
Mm.
But as far as the tops of any other stones, there's no kind of differential I mean, you see the glow coming off of them. It's very faint, but you don't see anything else while you're up there in the air.
Okay. I will come back down. Well, it's doesn't make a really clear shape from up above. I'll tell you, the circle isn't symmetrical. And this stone in the middle has a little bowl at the top. Those are the most interesting things I saw.
I don't know, Lorian.
Yeah. I could transform. I don't know if that would. I don't know.
Maybe we put you in the bowl.
Yeah.
Transform in the bowl.
Yeah, why not?
Are you picking Lorian up, or are you like what's happening here?
I don't know.
Walk me through this a little bit.
Never doing this.
You taking me up?
Well, wait. Before we do that,
okay.
what, outside of game, I have a pretty good guess what the bull's for. Would any of us know, in a situation like this, what a bull like that might be used for?
I mean, you can make a religion check if you really want to.
Yeah, I think I will too.
I mean, this thing very much seems like it's buried on some religious context goes around this
Right.
side.
Could I make a religion?
Yeah, I mean, everyone can feel inclined to make a religion check, so I'm not gonna.
Nice.
You and Fisk could both roll the same thing, Ichabod. You'll both roll 6.
Fae Fiend Undead?
Oh wait, I'm tripping. Never mind.
That's okay.
No, Fae Fiend or Undead.
Just a
shit.
9 for me.
Dirty 20.
I got 10.
Okay. Gal, did you roll? No.
I'm not
Jayla, you.
religious.
Mainly Jayla would know. I mean, you probably pick up the scent of like very faint, very faint, like blood.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, it's coming from nearby, maybe the center of this arrangement. But other than that, I mean, the scent is like very like you barely pick it up. But you recognize it's probably there's blood in there at one point, some sort of something.
I feel like you have to put blood in there for it to work.
Sure.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Well, no, we're not doing that, right?
We said we weren't gonna summon anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the putting blood in the bowl thing is gonna like activate something we don't want.
I just want to see what happens.
I know you do.
That's what we don't want.
I mean, I will say, all of those other stones aren't active, so we might be safe. But I don't know, Lorian. That's putting your
Did we
blood,
get a bad vibe from that?
putting your blood into a bowl
Right.
when your mark is burning. That's.
Okay, I mean, we can leave if you guys want to leave.
Well, I mean, we're here. There's got to be something
Yeah.
we're missing. I just don't know it's putting your blood in a bowl kind of thing we're missing.
We could just put a little bit in and see what that does. Just
I
like
mean-
because it's a big bowl, right? So if we just put a little bit in,
Mm-hmm.
I
how's
say
that
fuck
sound?
it.
Just a little bit. That's a compromise. Just a little bit.
I mean, I don't
Just to
know.
see what-
I don't know how this works. I don't know if a little bit is all it takes. So it's up to you. This is your thing.
Yeah, I'd like to put just a little bit in.
How tall is this stone? Can you get up there?
These stones are all. I mean, they're roughly about 10 to 15 feet in size. They're big stones. They're very large. I mean, that's what sets this town apart. They're not like
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly square. Like you can see in the picture, some of them like jagged, misshapen, but maybe at one point they might have been square. If you approach the center stone, as you get closer, it seems to be a depiction. Which you didn't really look at this one as much. You kind of did a perimeter sweep. And Jacob forgot to read off what's on it. You see what looks to be like a horned monster with these very large claws and tusks. And as you kind of look at it, it's very unsettling as you look upon it. It's as if it's one of those things where you walk past and it looks like the eyes are following you. But this thing has no eyes. It's that situation. This creature has no eyes, but it looks like it's like following you around as you like. It's that very like unsettling feeling in the back of your mind that someone's watching you. But yeah, you get to the middle. You see atop the stone, the shape, the concave shape at the top.
Can you take
You
me
want-
up there, Fisco?
I want to see this happen. How's that happening?
And me taking up there.
With an 8 strength.
Yeah, how heavy is he? I could use a spell slot, but I don't really want to.
I could just climb it, I guess.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. With your claws, you could probably try to scale it.
Well,
Yeah, you can
I
just
don't
make
have
athletics
I don't
check.
have claws when I'm not transformed, but
Oh no, I figured you'd transform. That was my assumption.
oh yeah, when I get up there. For sure.
Yeah, or on your
Okay.
way up. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
do it.
Yeah.
Might as well do it.
Dude, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll just do it. I love this support, guys. I love this.
Yeah, you transform. You easily enough can climb up the stone
Yeah.
or shape. You get to the top. You see that the bowl indenture into the stone. You see now that you're closer, since Fisco is a little far away, you see looks to be like a very tiny pinhole.
Mm.
Okay. Does it look like I can fit my? Do I put my finger? in
Well,
there?
it's just like at the pinholes at the bottom of
that's
the
where the
basin,
blood-
so it
the
looks like
blood
maybe
would be.
something would drain down it if it's hollow.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
something.
will
It's just Hellraiser. You just summon Hellraiser.
I'll activate. I'll activate my Crimson Right and turn
The
my.
lament configuration.
I'll activate my Crimson Right and do my Rite of Flame, and I'll let the blood kind of pour down into the. My claws are on fire now, and I'll let the blood pour down into the basin.
Yeah. So yeah, as you do your Rite of Flame, as you transform, and this fire's burst, so you see the runes on the other, the glowing runes on the other stones. They kind of flash with like this intense heat. Like it looks like they catch on fire as well. Your blood touches the basin and trickles down. It's a slow trickle because you didn't really go crazy, but you see that the blood is soaking into the stone. Nothing else happens.
How many lit up?
All the 13 that were glowing, the runes on them caught fire and they flashed fire and burned like fiery red.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, as you pour the blood into the basin, nothing else really happens after you wait around for a minute. I feel like you might be missing a key step.
I feel like I might be missing a key step.
I mean, key's probably the word there, right? But there are runes missing pieces. So
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming.
Oh, right.
I'm assuming we got something right here. It's just not the right. I don't want to
Do
do. I don't want to do this again. If we do have the keys, I'm gonna tell you that much.
Yeah. Do I feel like I'm being watched still?
Oh yeah, there's that unsettling presence like from that middle stone.
Could I just like think like what am I missing? Like try to ask it in my head.
It's funny.
Yeah, let me
This
look
guy's
real
just
quick.
saying I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so what are you trying to ask? You're trying to ask Thrune?
Whatever's watching me. Yeah. It could be Thrune, could be could be something else. Just whatever will answer me.
Okay.
It's
So
like
what do
when
you
throw
think?
a-
What do you think exactly? Like, tell me exactly what you think.
I just think what am I missing? What do I have to do?
So you're met with a very shrill, high-pitched voice, a very familiar voice. Sounds like Mama Ethel's voice.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Sometimes the knowledge you seek can be held within tomes of great power.
Oh shit. I'm gonna read I'm gonna read the paper again. And then I'll do it.
Yeah, you read the paper. The same first inscription. You read it out, you do the whole blood pouring again.
Does that not work?
No sign.
What did she say? I'll just like repeat that. I'll be like, repeat what you said out loud. It was a hag, by the way.
I mean, it sounds like she's talking about multiple books, right? She said tomes. I mean, this might be one of them, but we might need to search out more. I mean, maybe we go back and talk to the speaker and see if she knows of any other books like this one, or how many are we missing? 6. 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think. Oh, go ahead.
I'll just turn to Ichabod and say, do you know how many town speakers are going to be collecting at this thing we're
All
going
of
to?
us.
But do you know how many though? How many towns? How many speakers?
I would say approximate.
Oh,
maybe-
10. All right. No, I just had a thought maybe there was a book in each town, but if there's 10 towns and only 6, then yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
But there might be something else in that book.
Right.
well, I'm gonna transform out of it just because I
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
climb
be
down
seen.
first.
Yeah, whatever. I
You,
mean,
you do that thing where you jump and like transform when you hit. You like hit
Hell
the ground
yeah,
and spin
yeah.
and come back normal.
yeah.
Ta-da!
But yeah, okay. Well, that was interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna think. Why did you help me? To Mama Ethel. I don't know if she'll reply to me, but oh, because I like you.
She does. You hear the voice kind of crack into your head.
Jesus.
Because you look easy to control.
Oh, I'm
Like a
not.
lost pet, ready to be leashed and chained. A thing to play with.
Mm.
She says
Okay.
again. I hope you like the surprise.
Oh,
My sister died, and we thought it'd be funny to take a possession of hers. And then I saw you burn the sled.
Yeah.
Oh boy, some more blood be shed.
Could you not do that anymore? No. Anyways, okay, guys, I don't know why she keeps talking to me in my head, but she was like, I asked why are you helping me, and she's like, well, you're so easy to control. And then she's like, did you like my present? And she was like, you thought it'd be funny to take one of her stuff, so I gave you a little present. And then she was like, oh, you burned the sled, you know, more blood to be shed, or something like that.
That's not good.
Well, yeah. Can't disagree with you there. Well, this, you know, maybe we should go ask if there are any more books, and then maybe we should go to the dwarven town and kind of put this behind us.
We still have the kobold too.
Right.
We do have to go back there anyway. so,
Shit. Right.
yeah.
I forgot about them. Oh, maybe her.
Maybe she'll know some stuff. Madam,
Yeah.
what's her face? Flynn or something. Flynn.
Yeah.
Veli 9. Yeah, maybe she's got some insights.
Yep. Let's go back. So, just gotta keep going.
Yeah, you leave the runes. As you pass through, the runes kind of vanish from sight.
Ooh, they let me out.
And you make your way back to the town speaker's residence to pick up the kobolds. Yeah, you get back to the house, and once again, the guards recognize you again. They let you through this time. They still narrow their eyes at Lorian as you pass.
I'll wink. I'll wink. I'll just wink at him.
But nonetheless, you find yourself back into the house. Once again, you're amongst the mess of different, a bunch of paper and books that have been organized around. You see the kobolds are kind of just drinking some tea or something. They're just sitting, chilling, and they're just hanging out. You don't see town speaker Dermot anywhere though. You do see that she must have left in a frenzied panic. You do see that she did leave her book behind. You see on the spine of the book what looks to be a Roman numeral 1.
Shit.
There's
book,
like a
the book goes in the stone.
Oh.
The kobold see you say, hey guys.
We gotta take the book.
I mean, we don't have to, because we're not gonna put them in the stones, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
However, for safekeeping, we could consider it.
Maybe one of you take the book.
Are we all comfortable with that?
And she'll know it's us, right?
She will.
Well, it's so close to the stones. Why don't we just make a mental note that it's here?
Right.
And,
I just wonder if anything will happen to her with things changing in Icewind Dale and these people not really knowing anything about it. Like,
Ignorance is bliss.
yeah, but not when it comes to kill you.
I think maybe one way to look at it is we've come in here because of sleeping guards before. What's stopping someone else from coming here with sleeping guards and taking this book?
Sure.
Better in our hands, not yours. And I look at Lorian, but ours
That's why
as a
I
collective.
suggested one
No,
of
I
you
know.
guys
I
do
know.
it,
I'm
man.
just making it clear.
I'm the bad guy. now.
No, you're not the bad guy. It just has a lot to do with you.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm gonna pick up the book and actually thumb through it. I'm curious what else is in there.
There's a spell or two in there. Most of it is like a family history kind of book. You flip through, there are a couple pictures in it.
I like those pages.
The pictures show of Icewind Dale past, Tin Town past, old families. You flip through. There are a couple faces, or at least there's one face that kind of sticks out a little bit. It's weird to look at, but it's you see what looks to be a pre-gross, mossy sea hag version of Maud.
Mm.
That's the only one
Interesting.
you really see, because you haven't seen Mama Ethel. I don't think you've seen Mama Ethel.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so you mainly just see what could have been Maud at one point, but it's like so long ago. Like it's like she looks human, not monstrous.
Well, what's that section say about her? What's the caption?
The caption says, and it looks like very much like a picture of some townsfolk. It says, "New settlement erected. Dugan's Hole, pictured below. Townsfolk. With first town speaker Dermot."
Whoa.
But it's they say townspeaker. Last names are usually used as townspeaker. So
got it,
it's-
okay.
I don't
She's
know, I don't wanna
eternal.
lead y'all down
She's
this
bad.
But you see that it's basically just a picture of people, but it mainly just name drops townspeaker Dermot. What you see is a man, very much looks like John Smith.
Sure.
But yeah, it's very much just the first photograph of this town, or whatever photographs in D&D are, how they're ever captured.
Artistic rendition.
Yeah.
This looks like more so like a kind of a history book in a sense, or kind of town settlement book. There's various things that go, but there's not much mention of the 20 Stones of Thrune. In the beginning, there are some hints about a memorial being erected. The most of the history is kind of, it's very vague around those parts. But for the most part, it just seems like a normal history book. And towards the back of the book, you see there appears to be maybe what could be spells, like maybe 1 or 2 spells at most. But you're not really a wizard, so you can't really discern.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at there.
They just look magical in nature.
Ooh. I will go back to the page with the picture of Maud and turn to whoever's closest to me and be like, "Hey, look who I found!" Just kind of cute in this one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and Lauren and Elza, you both recognize what could be a younger version of Mama Ethel. There's a lady with a kind of like a scarf wrapped around her head. Very beautiful. These women are very beautiful. You see her close to Maud. And you see another lady next to them, kind of standing behind them as a parent would. 2 children, a much older looking lady. Very wrinkly.
When
Maybe
the
it's
When the town speaker made herself look like younger and more beautiful when we first came there, what was she using? Was she using this book or something else?
Yes.
She was using the book. Okay.
Yeah, she asked one of y'all to grab the book for her so she could put on the appearance of youth. And
So I will say, I mean, if we do take this, I mean, if this thing's keeping her alive, it won't anymore. So,
I think it was an illusion. The looks, she just made herself look younger. She wasn't actually younger.
oh, okay. All right.
That was my comprehension of it.
How detailed are those spells in the back pages? Could I make a copy of them just by copying the pictures?
you could, but it'd be the same rules as copying a spell scroll or copying an item in that nature. I'd have to look at the rule. I'd have to look at the rules on that.
Like it would be destroyed if I mess it up. Okay, fair enough. I will not do that.
I can clarify further after I have some time to look at the rules on that.
Cool.
But it would follow the same as creating a spell scroll from a spell.
I just imagined like making like a shitty crayon version of it and leaving them behind.
I mean, yeah, probably not. Probably could, but I don't think any magical. It would not be used afterwards. Like it would not have the same magical properties.
So, when are you taking the book? Or...
I mean, are we in agreement? That's what we need to do. I mean, I'd like all of us to speak up about this. I don't feel comfortable with it, but I also think it's kind of important. So.
The kobolds look around and say, I mean, do we have input?
Sure.
I mean, there's other books in this house. Are we taking all the books or just one book?
Just the
Something
one,
else you
just the
like?
one book.
Maybe we should check the other books.
I mean, there's some cool fairy tales over there. There's like Friends in the Feywild or some weird title like that. There are a lot of weird books. This is off speaking, by the way.
Yeah.
Any books with like Roman numerals on the bind, on the edge? On the...
I don't know. I can look around.
Yeah, just take your folk. Take a quick look.
Why do you? Can you help too?
Elazar will go over and look at the books. Because he's also interested in if, like, maybe there's history about his race. Like, and it's just been sitting here and no one knows about it because it's a small town of 50 people.
You do. It takes about 10 minutes. Eventually, you guys find some other books that have some Roman numerals listing on them that go from 1 through 6.
Oh.
You find Elza, you do find a book that is called Species of Faerun.
Okay.
Wild.
But other than that, the kobolds all say, "Can we go? I miss my mom."
So we find 1 through 6. We don't have 7. 7 isn't here.
You didn't see a slot.
There is no
in
7.
There isn't.
It was just 6.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. The other one was the center stone, so it was 13 plus 6 plus 1. I mean, should we just look through them? I mean,
Yeah.
see what's inside them.
Everybody take a book.
Yeah.
Can I touch them and then we see if like a page bleeds or whatever?
You
gonna
can
touch-
certainly try. Yeah.
I'm gonna touch 2.
You touch number 2.
Yep.
You feel your brand light on fire as the pages
Fuck.
begin to bleed out. You flip to the page, and that's where we'll end our session for
Yeah.
tonight.
It's perfect.
He's like, fuck, I gotta make.
Oh, I already have it all made up. I already
Yeah.
have it all made up.
It's just
that's it for us here at
Yeah.
Tabletop Tyranny. We'll pick back up next Sunday to see if the party dares mess with this ancient ritual,
We're. Yeah.
or if they decide to go talk to Miss Madam Lynn Harple. We will see next Sunday, same time, same place. Thanks for tuning in.
So long.
Peace.